Hello, Tuetue. I'm back. Hello. Hello, my people. My people, I'm back. Make we no waste time. That should only go. We don't dey carry us go where we no know. I'm back. You see, I promise you say I will come back. I've put it in a slow cooker. I've put a timer on it, so it should be good. Auntie mi okro lema. Shalafi alewa ma. I was actually meaning to call you, but I'll call. I traveled. I'll call. Once I'm done with the show, I'll call ma. My people. You see, this Ekubo case, is driving so much emotions, and the more emotions is driving. Auntie, I'm fine, ma. I traveled. I'm still away, but I will call once I'm done. I will call, ma. Once I'm done with the show, I will call, ma. This Ekubo's story is driving so much emotions, and for me, when they started doing their show, when I begin to see all the rigmarole wey they do, first and foremost, I need to call you no more than 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. When they first started all this rigmarole, like I always said, from day one, when the guy passed away, there were a lot of questions hanging from the moment he passed away. And if I'm being honest, I'm of course, I know I'm not probably the only one who saw it. A lot of people, like myself, was asking questions. Something did not seem right when they announced his passing. Because first and foremost, they said, he passed away. In short, first and foremost, I think in one actress, for poster, I can't believe this. You know, they go post that kind of, I can't believe this. Then the next thing, they can't say he passed away out of a liver cancer in Gates. The next thing, before we know what they happen, I'm just trying to recap before we get to where we they go. Then the next thing, very quickly, QT Juice, now come out say no be liver cancer, na cancer of the kidney. Okay, and no, before she come out, a comedian quickly write for there. He can write one long episode the Paul John the Baptist say in CLS the guy dey sleep, he blah blah blah. He sha wrote long story. The longer short of it, he wrote it as if he was there when the man passed. Okay, then the next thing, nine QT Juice, and that was what really brought about the controversy, because originally when they first put the news out say the guy passed away, to be fair, a lot of people were not asking questions, but it made sense when they say he passed away. Not be say people they wish make it buy. If you actually saw if you saw a picture and a video of him last year December when his sister married, when Chioma married, Alex Ekubo was not looking like his normal self. He had lost weight significantly. Okay, so it only made sense when they now put a name to what was wrong. Because apart from the fact say he lose significant weight, there were questions around his lifestyle. There were questions around his health. Of course, that is his private business. Okay, but when he showed himself, when he's old, I don't know whether that younger sister, been an older sister. I don't know if he's the first child or I don't know. But I shall know say that his sister married last year, Chioma. When Chioma got married, because the video surfaced, I don't even think he meant that video to come out. Because people started asking, people started analyzing. I even remember say some doctors analyzed. But there's no evidence of what was being, people were just speculating. Okay? The longer and short of it, 9 AY comedian in can write as if in the day when the guy by as if they were in the know. And to be fair, when AY wrote, in all fairness, people were not asking question. And the reason why people no ask question when AY wrote, we say, if you remember, Alex, Yomi Casual, and IK Ogbonna, they are very good friends. At least we always see the two of them, they rigmarole, until they now accuse Yomi Casual of now that time, now in wife, all of them can't be everybody shake. Since then, you can't notice say Yomi Casual pipe down. If you remember, how many of you remember? Say Yomi Casual come pipe down after that rigmarole wey happen for social media that time. He come pipe down, okay? Then you only see him and Ike alone. You don't see Yomi Casual in that clique. It doesn't mean, I'm not in any way suggesting that they all don't see themselves. Of course, they're not going to be showing us step by step. We see all of them they do. They're never going to be showing us that. So when AY comedian, when he wrote, because the way he wrote, it was as if he was there when Alex passed. So everybody just automatically took what AY comedian said. Everybody just, that's a AY Maku, Ayo Maku. Everybody, that's a Yomi Casual's older brother. Everybody just took what he said, line, hook, and center. Okay? The person who started this rigmarole that got everybody curious was QT Juice. That's that blog. It was QT Juice blog that got everybody curious. I don't know for those who actually, because I followed it and I remembered asking questions because something did not seem right. And the only reason why it did not seem right was when QT Juice, the reason why QT Juice felt the need to blog. QT Juice was the one that now started and posted that, basically debunking what AY said. To be fair, what AY writes was not a biggie. He just made it look as if he was there when I'm on my distance. He made it look as if he was there when Alex passed. And to be honest, nobody would have asked questions if they have left it the way AY paid his tribute to Alex. But QT Juice, obviously a spokesman for Alex's mother, which we now know is his stepmother, and is a association of their own clique. It was QT Juice that now wrote and said there was nobody that knew say Alex, that when no say Alex is pie. He said nobody even know say Alex is sick. He say all in friend, none of his friends. He said na only family. Now he said na only the close family. At that time, none of us don't ask questions, say who are the close family. Remember, everybody just assume say the woman where Alex they show mama and papa. You know the two they show Shioma. Okay? He always they show mama and papa. We always see that mama and papa. Where they go follow them, mama and papa. Where you go follow them, go Kidon Porukwe. What did they call the name of that place when they go do movie? When they follow the no site. What did they call the name of that thing when they go and do movie? When they follow them, they go site. You know what movie people do? Now that mama, now they follow and they go. In the mama and the papa, they go follow Alex. So when he said set, thank you. So when QT Juice now posted and said it was only close family, so automatically everybody just location site, either location or that site, thank you. Now it was only when QT Juice responded that we now say okay, it makes sense. His immediate family, okay, his mother is his sibling and his father knows, because that was the picture Alex was painting. So when he went quiet, then people now say, well, QT Juice now say, Kidon Porukwe, nobody knew, not even his close. QT Juice was very, he emphasized them. Say even the close friends, no. That was how we now done. That now raised questions, because we're like, so how can Ike, who is very, very close to him, Ike Ogbonna, let's even say for talking sake, maybe AY comedian, no. Because obviously a senior brother to all of them. You understand? So it's possible that one no. But the likes of Yomi Casual, the likes of in short, of everybody, people were not even focused on Yomi Casual. It was more of Ike Ogbonna that people were more focused on. So people were not like, him and Ekubo na how he go sick that kind sick wey Ekubo no go know. That was what brought about the suspicion, and that was why people became curious, because QT Juice made it very very clear, say nobody know. And of course the curiosity did not stop, because as the moment where QT Juice put that information outside, before then Omoni Oboli, I think some other celebrity, you know how people, when person kpai, I don't know why Nigerians choose to, I don't know why we do that, not even Nigerians, most African, I don't know why we do that. When somebody kpai, evidence is say we follow the person talk, we'll just carry our WhatsApp conversation or text message conversation or phone, they will just carry, they will carry and they will post am for public. I don't know why people do that, but hey, if that's how they know how to do their own, until one person go collect, when they go carry this thing, na that time their hair go clear. Anyway, now so they can't carry themselves, people can't begin they post their WhatsApp whatever. Very quickly, people at even Kate Enshaw, she posted her own as well. At that time, QT Juice never respond to AY comedian, but very quickly, what everybody picked up, even including myself, because I remember say I dey curious. Me, I no go sit down like say I no dey curious, and I had the reason why I was curious. I had the personal reason why I was curious. So when I see the WhatsApp messages, you could see that WhatsApp message, from what all of us they see, the WhatsApp message was the same. The response was, it was more or less like copy paste kind of response. So people now became curious. So the guy is sick to the extent where we say he need the guy is sick to the extent where we say he get stage 4. Okay, wait, this stage 4 cancer where he get, now which stage now he knows? At what time did he know he had cancer? At what stage did that cancer come to be? Because as far as they were packaging at the time, they package and say the guy dey his location, he dey do movie, he wan do movie, he kinikan. Then of course we can't see him last year December. Now December last year, now we see the, in short, make I find the photo, make I show una. Now last year where he wear cap, where he be like say na the cap we wear am. I dey come home, make I show una the picture. Because most people when they talk all this emotion. Anyway, make we talk with it. Me I show now. So on top of that level, I dey come home. When they go by, I dey come make I show now. Make una see the picture where we dey talk. Because e get reason why people dey ask question. And the cousin, me I no understand why people dey tell the cousin me they shut up, because there's no reason why they should. They have every reason to ask questions. See, this is not the picture of Chioma in December when she dey do wedding. At least now December they show us. Whether na December they do wedding, we don't know. But this is not the picture where they show us. And there was a video. If you remember, there was a video where Kidon Porukwe, where Ekubo sit down. You see say the cap wear am, no be him wear cap. He had significantly lost weight. So when they come announce say the guy kpai in April, in May, it made sense, because people were like, okay, oh, so that means he was battling, because at the time when they show this guy, at the time with this video of we didn't even know whether it was wedding, but at the time when that video showed out, when that video come out for December, that video, Ekubo did not even sit down. He could not stand up. Very unlike him. If you are used to watching Ekubo's page, you will notice that he's very, very restless. He's always the life of the party. You know, they sit down for one place. He go dance. They give us original steps. But that particular occasion, he sat down. He hardly could wait beer. Okay? So, from there, of course, when they come, like I said, when they come announce, say the guy don't pay and everything, then we now saw Kinon Porukwe. We now started seeing WhatsApp message. People were like, they copy paste. The guy get PA. What did they happen? Kidiko. You know, people will ask questions. It's natural. Then, so while people were still trying to drink water, drop cup. Now, so obviously, now family member, now most like, well, now we know say na stepmother side of the family na im carry QT juice put for outside. Because the next thing, so why people were still trying to like reflect, they were still trying to figure out why is it why they do this kind of thing, who was responding to the text messages, who isolated him, why did the family choose to isolate him? Shebi IK dey there. In short, dem Obi Cubana, but Cubana chief priest, all of them, they are all billionaires. Money na water level now, all of them be. Jerry Eze, even Jerry Eze self, he collect himself for shop public annoyance. Okay, even me, I no go lie, me self I talk and say so okay, let's agree, say family they isolate am. Is it why Jerry Eze, shebi na Jerry Eze church in dey go? Why Jerry Eze God no tell Jerry Eze say in church member, in fervent church member sick? Anyway, na there all of us shall dey. Before we know wetin dey happen, while we never drink water drop cup, before we say Jack Robinson guess wetin, the next thing na QT juice come put post for outside say hello twe. My people, Alex Ekubo, the kpai wey he kpai, in short he sick. Na QT juice na let us know the hospital wey Alex Ekubo wey dey put am. He said the hospital wey Alex Ekubo dey, he said they no let anybody, say they sign non-disclosure. He say as a matter of fact, even im friends no know anything about am. He say na that day wey Alex kpai, na all of them dey hear about the kpai for the first time. Na they hear say the guy is sick, let alone he kpai. Now everybody come say, which kind yeye family be this? Alex wey be say he get billionaires around am, Alex wey get trillionaires around am, why the family keep quiet? Kí ló dé tó fi dákẹ́ títí wọn náà dẹ̀ bá wọn dákẹ́? What if they had reached out? The guy get plenty people wey get money. Why did he not reach out to his billionaire friends? IK Ogbonna loved his friend. Surely IK Ogbonna would have he would have rallied people around. Vintage, if for rally people around, all those people they shock breakfast for people hand, because people transferred aggression to them. Okay, then the next thing now, so when he now said people were not like which kind of your family now Alex gets, they don't let anybody know. How can they keep him quiet? Omoli Oboni, all of them, they were all friends. And Iniedo, they were all friends. All of them could have rallied around. Iniedo is very close to Akwa Ibom government. Abia state governor, they very close to Obi Cubana and Co association. Why did the family choose to go private? When, okay, let's even agree, they don't want the public to know anything. But surely they would have reached out to his friends, who would have rallied round and allowed his friends donate money. Maybe they are scared of coming to public to ask for money. That was originally the anger. Then the next thing, before we say Jack Robinson, now QT juice come dey advise us on wetin dey happen. Then the next thing, they now said, so she now wrote, say he get as QT juice dey write in story. Go on her page, go on the blog page, you go see am. You go see wetin I dey talk for there. So while they were doing all of that, then the next thing, they come say, now the family come put, QT juice come talk say no be cancer, no be no be cancer of liver, na kpai am. Na cancer of kidney, na kpai am. Now we say, how QT juice they know the kind cancer wey kpai this guy? Wetin concern how can is it possible for a white comedian to write what he doesn't know? You understand? Now that particular PR wey family side A choose to do na cause kasala, because everybody started asking question the moment QT juice, because QT juice clearly stated say in dey speak on behalf of the family. Now we know say na on behalf of stepmother in dey talk. Okay, stepmother side of the family, now they talk. From there, shortly after QT juice post, few days later, now I think maybe a day or two, now family come put official story. They come announce in pie, and wetin they talk tie up. Wetin they talk, it tie up with wetin QT juice talk. If you did Facebook, they say the Facebook wetin come on YouTube, come and hear. Now they can't carry themselves, they can't continue. They now announce in funeral, they say they go let us know, blah blah blah. Okay, the day of the, then they come, now they come later, they come announce, they say service of song. Before you, if they post na Q2 juice, na they gbabaju, na they gbenyin. The next thing, Q2 juice come post it in. There is no cyber anything here. No gonna leave all those cyber story. No gonna leave all those story. The next thing, before you know wetin dey happen, they come say service of song e dey Lagos. They say they go do service of song for Lagos. They go do service of song for what if it's those that, aunty, this is what I'm saying, aunty. It's not even those. It's very obvious a side of his family were speaking on behalf of QC Juice was speaking on behalf of his family, on behalf of his side of the family. That was really what led to all of this. So before we know wetin dey happen, they can't do Kinon Porukwe. They now choose to do service of song. They say make everybody wear white. Okay, nobody was even asking questions, to be honest. Nobody was interested. We were just like, okay, they are going to do service of song. Oh, we'll watch it. Alex Ekubo was this. You know, we know Alex Ekubo was this, Alex Ekubo was that. On the service of song, now we can begin to see Orichirichi drama. No, before the service of song, now when Yomi Casual wife, that one, you know, say that one, last tomorrow. That one, in the quest of her wanted to justify, say her husband self, because people they bash Ike Bona, and Kinon Porukwe boy and Vintage, people they bash them seriously, you know, because public anger turn on them. Okay, let's even agree. Say the family say they want day private with the funeral of with the sickness of Alex. Alex sickness is treatable. You know, people are saying, you know, people are saying writing stuff and everything. They were literally anger faced Ike Bona. People's anger faced Ike Bona and Vintage. That's something we cannot take away from them. People directed their anger to them. And their pages, people were checking their page. And people were checking their page back to back. Even me, I followed, they check their page. Because I could not understand. Yes, maybe the family chose to be quiet. But anyway, fast forward. Before we say Jack Robinson gets waiting, now they can't say they won't do service of song. You see that service of song, that one now raise another question. You know, some people never drink water drop cup. Then they can't do service of song go. As they do the service of song, all of them, first and foremost, or that service of song, they first make a like fashion parade. It be like say they won't do all white cruise party. Now even me self, at the ask question, I say, Ewano, una don plan make this guy pie before. Because the service of song, they turn into, people were giving, you know, like they were asking people what they thought. They were asking them, you know, they can't turn into people carry ring lights come. People will carry ring light, bloggers playing. I don't know whether I'm a blogger, but maybe content creator. I don't know, to be honest. They shall carry phone. People will carry phone. People will carry camera. They shall carry Orichirichi Konde. I watched it live because they told us to tune in to Alex Ekubo page on YouTube, and I watched it live there. This will not be the person tell me. I sit down and watch them. I watched the live stream, you know, and I was really irritated because I was like, I don't know. This guy is just 40. He reach one stage they share souvenir. Daddy Freeze no talk everything wey I see. Of course, like according to Daddy Freeze, he said his team cautioned him. Daddy Freeze no talk everything. If you watch that, like if you watch the service or song, if you watch the live stream, there was a lot of questions on that live stream. They do the funeral as if they were celebrating person. I be like say all of them don't know say the guy go pie. They in short, they even turned it to concert. You go to a concert. Say na party they can't do. The wife will say she dey mourn. Na so she kijo mole. In short, while they were doing the service of song, as a start, everything was okay. You know, people were just, there was that curiosity. Yes, they say make people wear white. People turn out to fashion parade. Before you know what they happen, Abio, the thing turned to white party. If you watched it, you will understand. It turned to white party. Oríṣiríṣi na people come dey do for there. Before you know wetin dey happen, as you are entering, they dey serve them souvenir. Abeg, na where they do kinon porukwe? Where they do service of song of young person? Where they serve souvenir? Even Ibidu Igodalo, where she kpai, she was not even for, I think she was less than 40. Where she kpai. Yes, they did service of song. Go and watch other service of song. They did service of song. It was a sober reflection. Yes, they were singing, but it was sober. This Ekubo own, they turn am to party. It reached their turn, they turn am to Christian carnival. Mercy Shiwo, na so they kijomole. The wife come first and foremost as Lagbaja. The wife and the mother, now we know as stepmother. The two of them wear Lagbaja anything for you. Later, the stepmother come comot Lagbaja for her face. But because of the way they projected themselves, that was why people like myself when they ask question, everything was suspicious. I did a show, I'm coming back, I came back to do this. Everything was very suspicious. They can't come back when they do Lagbaja anything for you. When Kinon Poruko boy, Michael for Jesus, Kinon Poruko, this guy, what do you know that guy? That guy when marry, no be Vicky James, the other Vicky James person. When marry Vicky James, now so that one begin to do Michael Jackson for Jesus. Why we still did that one? We never drink water drop cup. Now Kinon Poruko boy, Moses Bliss, that one too come, he begin to sing. They turn out to Christian party, they turn out to music concert. For a person wey do service of song. For service of song of small pikin. Ibidu Igodalo own, I watch her live. I watched our own live stream as well. As much say your husband a pastor. Even though those ones too, there were questions. But forget about the question. Now let's talk about what we saw. Compare and contrast. Yes, Kinon Porukwe, Tope Alabi come to come and sing. Alache Yori, all of them come sing for Ibidu Igodalo own. Despite all of that, the songs were sober songs. They no turn out to Christian concerts. Now sober songs. You know say something hits them for that family. This one, you need to watch the live stream to understand what that the freeze is saying and to understand why a lot of us are asking questions. Before we know what they happen. Now Kinon Poruko boy, Hallelujah challenge. Now that one carry trumpet. He blow trumpet. He say na so they go blow trumpet for the day of rapture. Now we say una dey plan make this boy kpai before, because the way they were doing it as if every one of them knew say the guy go kpai. Okay, now so they come begin they do. Before we know wetin dey happen, they shall do. Now Mercy she enter, no be small something. They come begin they dance. Everybody turn themselves to no. They come they do white party dance. Of course, last they come share souvenir. Now I say and share souvenir. Souvenir as how? I was there when they do service of song for Alex. In short, me I never see that kind of thing before. I no go like give you. I don't go Igbo funeral. I have been to some funerals of Igbo, of people that I know that are Igbos. Hello, they know they do that kind of thing. Let us say the truth. Where the truth today? That one pass. When they can't do the funeral finish, they can't do the service of song. Now so they carry themselves go Aroshuku. For the Aroshuku, go back and watch Aroshuku mouthpiece, because now Aroshuku mouthpiece now do them back to back. Now Aroshuku mouthpiece now cover them back to back. You see the Aroshuku mouthpiece, Go and watch when Ebony first carry when they say they do motorcade, when they carry the body come. Then the PR leading to the funeral. The PR, what did they do? Anywhere when you talk for FYP, unless Ekubo is gone, no, unless Ekubo, they show picture of when they were showing videos. How he's playful, kiniko. The PR, what they do, he made everything suspicious. Whoever paid for those PR, whoever authorized those PR, made things more suspicious. Even the QT Jews, whoever went to go and meet QT Jews to go and tell story, everybody, all what they did made it suspicious. And then, of course, people now started adding 1 + 1 together. So that means say the text message wey they send na copy paste. Who was the person copy pasting those text messages? But when we dey ask question that time, they say one sọ̀rọ̀ òkú like that. Well, don't talk like that. Person wey don die, make una let am rest in peace. E no fit rest in peace. No be because Alex Ekubo dey say he study law. If you know you don't want anybody to dig out what they shouldn't dig out, what do you do before you kpai? You go make sure say you tidy your home. You go make sure say you legally tidy your home. Compare his case to Albert Wigwe. The difference is clear. 7-up ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. There was a lot of controversy around Albert Wigwe. Even wetin he go do for where he go, where fly go and all the stones. But because he put his home in order, even for inside the rest in peace where he dey, you see say the guy dey rest, he dey sleep with duvet. He even put massage inside him coffin. He dey rest. For inside him grave where he dey, he get a massage for there. Apart from the grandmother, apart from the father wey drag him grand pikin go court, what else have you heard? What other scandal have you heard? There's no scandal to be heard because he put his home in order. Even when the sister gbenu see Mike, when Albert Wigwe come gbenu see Mike, my brother has this property, he has that property, he's shaking it. All the woman turn out to say, he say, my brother's friend, IK, the one that has legal guardianship and power of attorney, and the one that is executor of the trust, he said that one, he say he shield the children. Because Albert Wigwe, even when he dey inside grave, he dey control wetin dey happen to his children. Go on the daughter that manages Wigwe University, go on her page on Instagram. The girl is very, very active there. She just graduated from wetin be the name? Imperial College, London. In papa family no dey there. Na IK, in wife and in sibling, all of them dey there. That is to say, Albert Wigwe, he put him home in order. If you don't want people to ask questions, if you don't want people to dig wetin they no want, wetin no suppose dey dog, as a law, Alex study law, except if na under mango tree law he go study. As a law student, he would have studied civil law. When you don't want anybody to dig out what they shouldn't dig out, then you put things in place legally. This is not about emotions. Nobody knew say that woman wey in the front na him stepmother. Nobody know say mama and papa, say the two of them, they be adopted children. Nobody knew that. Nobody know say they be adopted children to his stepmother. Nobody know say his stepmother no born children for him papa. Nobody know say him papa get stroke. Say the papa self no attend him funeral. Nobody knew. Nobody know say the woman wey in the front, say na him stepmother, say him mama don comot for him life when he was a toddler. Nobody knew. All we knew was that Alex get 3 siblings. Their family of 4, family of 6. He get 3 siblings. We don't know whether na him be the senior, whether na him be the junior. We don't know. But one thing wey we know be say he get 2 sisters and 1 brother. And of course, in the past, we don't ask questions. Say, this him brother. How it be say Alex and Chioma they yellow, him brother and mama they black, and their mama is yellow. We don't ask question. But of course, again, because nobody knew what was going on, everybody meshonu. Okay? Then when they come finish funeral, na there, who be the person wey come talk story? Hello to etwe. Now when they do that funeral, na Arushuku, you know, in the quest of them wanting to put things on social media, wanting to show that Alex is loved. You see, when there is nothing to hide, there is no reason why you should be doing PR. There is no reason to do PR if there's nothing to hide. You see that PR wey they do na it cause wahala, because the more they were doing the PR, the more people became curious. Before you know wetin dey happen, Kidon Porukwe for the day wey they carry Alex body come, the people for the village initially they were confused. Go back and watch. Go to Arochukwu. The page is called Arochukwu Mouthpiece. That person cover. I don't know whether the live still there in this thing. He covered the thing live. I watched it. I was watching it live. Okay, he did there. They do am, and people were like, they were looking confused. The village people were looking confused. Even when they carry the body. Meanwhile, some days before they carry the body come, the wife, that Arochukwu Mouthpiece, he showed the wife wear one check long dress like that with she can't do lagbaja for whatever reason she dey do lagbaja. She has nothing to hide. Why is she wearing lagbaja? Is that part of money? Na question. Okay, because Yomi casual wife, when they announce say the guy kpai, after Kuti Juice don do damage control for family, I don't know why they need to do family damage control. Why the stepmother needed to do that, I don't know why they are doing damage control. Before you know wetin come dey happen, the next thing na Yomi casual wife Faith Abina Grace be her name. Now she say, Alex, your wife miss you. Now we say, Alex your wife be bawo. Igba wo ni Alex marry. Now we come begin dey wonder where Alex for marry. Now which time he marry, because wetin cause part of their kasala apart from orishirishi wey dey grand, wey fancy say e dey grand. The main thing wey cause kasala be say Alex he want flamboyant wedding. Fancy as per say na America, as per say na American Nigerian and American na she for grow. And of course, if you know children, our children that we give birth to in the diaspora, they are not wasteful when it comes to finances. They are very, very prudent when they are quite financially savvy. I'm not saying all of them. Most of them are financially savvy. The things wey they are made for Nigeria go see as pepper dem gang. They straighten their head when they want to make financial decisions. Okay? Before you know wetin dey happen, na they come carry themselves. Fancy say one of the main koko of the kasala. Go and watch my previous show where I read the WhatsApp between the two of them. Alex he won't do pepper dem marriage. He won't do pepper dem wedding. He won't spend premium or nothing. Fancy say na lie. He say I'm not focused financially. I'm not just focused on the wedding day. After wedding, we have to live our life. If we burn all our money, they do pepper dem gang. How are we going to live? What is going to happen to how we live our lives? Anyway, before we know wetin dey happen, now we come dey ask, so Alex he go marry hide. As how now? How he go marry hide? Alex wey be say he live his life on the gram. Even when even the people wey dey do for one wey dey do PR, it is because when Kuti Juice come debunk wetin AY comedian right, na AY change gear. He say na because of Kinonkorukwe, na because of BULLY wey he go through with time of Fancy. You know talk Fancy, you know he shall talk about, all of us know wetin happen that time. He can't say na because he can't compare the guy wey do Black Panther and the guy wey do wetin. He shall go in page, go look and you go see him for there. He shall read all the story. He read them. All in friends come not IK or what, but most people they can't begin to do. Some even carry themselves go TVC. Go dey shalaye, people bully him, people do this, people do that. Nothing when they no talk finish, they come begin to accuse us, the public. So now we follow by Alex. I say, how we take buy am? Now we be big C. Anyway, before you know wetin come dey happen, as I fast forward, few days to the day when they go do funeral for Arochukwu, now so the wife come, he wear lagbaja. Now we say, why the woman they always dey cover her face? Because for service of song, the only reason why people decide to open the lagbaja for when they comot the cloth for front of for lagbaja eye, be say the woman kijo mole. Go and watch the live stream. The wife wey suppose dey mourn, he kijo mole. Even Kinonkorukwe, celebrity pastor, the one when he own wife kpai, he no kijo mole o. Even the way the man dey dance, you know say something in combat. Even the way the man dey dance, you know say in combat, he just dey do kokokolara ọkùnrin ṣe. When him wife he bidun go dalo kpai, the man he was moving his body. He no be, you go no say no be him dey do wetin dey do. This our wife, this our woman now widow. Na so she kijo mole. I say which kind widow be this one? Something wey be say e happen, ologbeni you no go get yourself. But this our widow na very special one, na so she kijo mole. Now people come dey ask, wait oh, where is this woman? Una sure say Alex marry the woman? Now some people come dey ask question, una sure say true true Alex marry this woman? They shall begin, all of us shall begin dey ask question. Before we come know wetin dey happen, the next thing, now we see say Kinonporukwe, now we see say for Aroshuku, she go dey inspect where they go do Maria Magdalene abi na wetin, she go dey inspect. Now we say this kind widow, this widow is a very strong widow, a very very strong widow at that, a very brave widow at that. Abi na Temu widow na she be, abi na Shin, abi na Amazon dey go buy and come. Because the thing, we no come dey understand the things of the spirit. Anyway, before we come know wetin dey happen, the next thing, na dey carry body come. We no see widow, that's fine, it's normal. Then the next thing, na one brother, they say that one na chief. Na that one I come talk say, he come dey talk for Igbo. When people come translate am, na people come say, he say Alex wife get belle. Now we come dey ask, hold on. Fill in the gap. Let us for fill in the gap. Shebi dey say Alex get stage 4. Alex was critically ill. Alex was this. So now which time now Alex get time to the kerewa? How old be the pregnancy wey dey inside the wife belle? Now which time the guy get, when he get the time to do wetin to kerewa? Make we even talk true where e true today. Now we say okay, maybe that's why she wear Kinonporukwe. Maybe that's why she wear bubu when she come for funeral, when she come for service of song for Lagos. Before we come know wetin dey happen, before we talk Jack Robinson, the next thing now we hear say now they can't go dey do the day of the funeral. Na so wife dey straight o, very very straight, nothing. She no show emotion. I understand. Before na go come for me, I understand say people dey grieve differently. I understand, but e get some kind grief. Let us compare and contrast. You see between Godalu, Itua, as much say Itua senior in wife, when did they do service or song, even when did they do the funeral, even the way the man they talk, as much as the man won't do Coca-Cola or Korinle, men don't cry. You see say something touch the man. Even if you go and watch the service of song of Ekubo, you know say Itua Godalu no sabi pretend. You know say the man no sabi pretend. Go and watch his countenance. If that video still there, go and watch his countenance. When all of them they do music concert, all of them they dance, when they kijo mole, go and watch his music, go and watch his countenance. That alone, in short, so many things. If you go and watch that service of song, there were a lot of things that raised questions. The man's, and how many years he people don't pass? I think about 5 or 6 years now. I think, I'm not sure. You see, the man's countenance was different. In short, when Kinonporukwe Yereze come dey talk, he say he no say the guy is sick. Now we say shebi na your church member. How you go say you no say your church member sick? That one dey there, we dey look am. Anyway, long and short of it, now they do funeral. By the time when they reach, may they go close. Queen Ezenwai, shall they watch movie they go. Now they can't reach Kinonporukwe. Now there we can't reach on the day of the funeral. Now Shioma na carry picture. That one na normal. Adaize na normal. Say na Adaize go carry, and Ada go carry picture. That one na normal. Now she carry picture. She dey in front. Of course, people were asking, where Alex Papa? Because in all the body where they carry come, where they do everything, they no show us Alex Papa. Then Alex Mama, looking back, people that got, you say, with the way everything played out, even got people curious. And the curiosity was very simple. The way they came across, people were forced to go and look at the picture. You know, there was a picture where Alex take with himself, his supposed mother, and his siblings. And people were not like, hold on a minute. Alex is 40. So how old is this mama and papa? They are quite young. Then is it that his mother had delay in birth? You know, there was a lot of questions that was ringing. Okay? Meanwhile, on the day of funeral, as I was saying, now so Chioma carry picture. Initially, she was just by herself. And we're like, is it that Chioma and her mother, they don't have a good relationship? Because nobody was necessarily around Chioma. She was all by herself. Go back and watch those videos. Go and watch the live stream. We know they there. Now then carry lives. Now then decide to put their family case. Now then put them for outside. Alex wanted privacy, but he did not create privacy for himself. He actually left people asking a lot of questions about his family dynamics. Then the next thing, after they don't put the coffin for ground, but one thing what we notice be say Chioma not to interact with him brother and wife. Okay, it's normal. It's possible say maybe you know, I don't know, but he shall do on his own. And then when they now decided to do grass to grass, stone to stone, now so Chioma won, you know, she just did there. You can see that her own grief they different. Nobody they hold her. Everybody shout, the celebration and everybody, they were focused on Mrs. Temu wife. They were focused on the mama and papa. They were focused on mama, they were focused on papa. But Chioma was left on her own. At a point, in short, go and watch that video. Chioma was there. She was there, and I think at a point, vintage, she was in between vintage. Somebody, when the way she was, you know, she was struggling to be consoled, and somebody tried to come and stand, you know, like to come and console her. The woman where they hold our wife. Now so the woman, now so she conramon the lady. There was a lady in black who wanted to come and console Chioma. Now so the lady, now so the woman where hold our wife. Abi, our umunna wife, now our umunna, because now our umunna ibi. Now so they push the woman. Chioma was now on her own. Then when she won person, you saw the grief. The grief was raw. Make her find the video. I can't wait. Let me see if I have the video. There was a lot to see. If you go and watch it live, there was a lot to see. There was a lot to see in that their funeral, because na get all of us sit down where they na him be this. Na him be this. Make I show una. See am. Make una dey look o. Una go see that was Chioma holding her head and trying to cry. There's somebody coming. You can see. Look at the lady with the short hair. You see? She pushed the lady behind. That's vintage standing. Everybody left her to herself. Chioma was left to herself. Look at Chioma. That's Chioma. Look at the rest. They were holding all of them. See drama. Una they see movie. Show that they see the movie. Everybody, they held mama, they held papa. The Chioma, everybody left her to herself. The only person, look at, vintage was on the other side. Now our wife, now they there so. Somebody was coming. Look at it. Somebody is coming from behind. Can you see? She pushed the woman away. Can you see? Chioma was on her own. When they won't come do sand to sand, paper to paper, I mean grass to grass, whatever it was. When they wanted to do all of that, guess what? When they can't do sand to sand, now so wife can't they touch belly, they touch head, they touch this thing. Anyway, they shall do. Everybody they were acting drama for themselves. But the cocoa of the matter, now after the funeral, now cutie juice, this same cutie juice too, now he carry himself come. Next thing, he come post one post, put for outside. He can't carry one post. He said there is a case, in just a fly they come. People don't suspect who cutie juice dey. no be for my mouth to go hear who she be, who the person be. But people don't dey suspect. People don't add 1 + 1 together. They don't know who QT Juice be. Anyway, now so QT Juice can't talk story. Then the next thing he can't come outside. Can't kuku share egun. He can't talk story. Nobody was there. Nobody was talking. He can't talk long story. Of course, you can't say all of those stories. All the maligning when you write, you can't write it. And she said, I am speaking that I spoke to the family, I confronted the family, and they say one thing, he won't. Now so, now David say, you can't call the family useless, and then expect say, Alex cousin go shut up. They are not going to shut up. When you know you don't want people to ask you questions, then you don't pay bloggers to speak. The next thing, now he carry blogger. David was the first person to respond to blogger, and he has every right to do that. Now the guy say, come, you're not going to malign our name. This is what this person, the guy pie, wetin happen. You don't let anybody near them. And as David talk, now QT Juice they respond. So obviously somebody from family side A is responding to David of family side B. Now people say, it is because of inheritance. Hey, look at them. Yeah, people. It is because of inheritance. Yeah, people. They want to come and drag inheritance. Hey, look at them. Yeah, people. Now they can't begin to call the guy different name. They can't begin to name their name when it will be their own. Meanwhile, QT Juice they respond back to back through the mouth of family side B. Because go on QT Juice, go and read it. How did QT Juice know all that that she wrote? How did she know it? Now question, how did QT Juice know all that she wrote? She even wrote to the extent to say the David where they talk to rubbish the guy. He said the David where they talk. He said he no even get money. Say that then I buy tickets. How did QT Juice know? Send they buy ticket for David. Now question. Now David come. He come say ọ̀rọ̀ ni to nigbe ẹ má gbèsè ọ̀rọ̀ yín. Yes, if una say na property I won't collect, I no get property where I won't collect. I'm not interested in the property. This guy, the woman I arrange funeral. Himself and if he self talk, as David he talk, na so if he gbenu see Mike. And as a con dey talk, only QT Juice. They can't say na friend, Alex friend, and the mother na then organize the biological mother. Now David come. He said no, you can't talk about the biological mother like that. That's why David and Clinton were responding. They didn't just start responding for no reason. They are not crazy people. They didn't just start talking for no reason. When the stepmother knew she did not want anybody to ask question. Then when the guy buy, suppose when abi shebe you dey there. They say Alex he comot one kidney. Okay, Alex don't want anybody know. You and now una do verbal consent. Una comot kidney. Okay, you comot the kidney, you no tell àwọn èèyàn. You agree to that kind of level of invasive surgery. Una not tell the rest of the family. Una not tell Umunna. The guy can't pie finish. You can't carry the body. They go meet Umunna. May they bury. As how? My question is, how many people go accept that kind of thing? Let us be honest. Una not tell her. The Clinton say he said the guy is sick. He say he call Alex. Alex switch on to video call. He say he switch on. He say Alex switch out to video call. He answer. He say he no sick. And then the next thing, Alex he come few months down the line. Alex he come pie. And you go ask question. He say he see blood shot. And moreover, the David he say when people come begin to insult David, why are you just talking now? Kiriko. Now David he say we were asking question. The woman they babaji she dey gbenyi. When you know you are the one that you claim Alex love, you for tell Alex save my backside and put everything in legal writing. But the two of them no do that one. When the guy come kpai finish, when you know you are the one that want to gbawa, you want to gbenyi, you no go let Alex, you no go let them carry and go meet Umuna. You go carry, when the guy kpai, you go bury him for Lagos. Abi bury ground no dey Lagos. Everybody wanna carry come from Lagos. They no get a place where they fit bury him for Lagos. So when you know you don't want to be questioned, you will not bring his body to his people. You go hold am for there, carry cutlery, chop the thing for there, for where you dey. Of which the family, the cousins are not even asking for anything. They're not interested. The questions they are asking, na very simple question. The question they are asking, you did that kind of, and that's what David was saying. Una did that level, you did that level of surgery. You not tell anybody. He said when he see blood clot for the guy eye, he say he asked the stepmother, wetin happen? The stepmother say, they are treating it, they notice it, but who are the day where they treat am? And the guy, what the guy said was valid. He said, if you had involved the rest of us, maybe the guy, we not say the guy no go kpai. We are not accusing you of kpaing the guy. But if you had involved the rest of us, if you have not segregated him, isolated him from everybody, maybe all of us would have rallied round. And the most painful thing be say, just like the rest of us, the cousin, the rest of the family, now on social media, 94 years say they are umunna kpai. Now social media like you and I, 94 years say Alex kpai, including his birth mother. It was on social media that the birth mother, the father, the biological father, that was when they all found out. I beg, which one of us go gree that kind of thing? Let us be honest. Except we want to lie to ourselves. Which one of us go gree that kind of thing? Then okay, then you know after you do that one finish, you don't even stop. You can't plan funeral. You don't even plan the funeral. You don't call the family. You don't call any one of them. You know say wedding go day. Because if you go and watch Alex's funeral, you notice that a lot of his cousins came from abroad. Now, apparently, there is a wedding on the day Alex's funeral, on the day that Alex was laid to rest. There was meant to be a wedding happening in that Ekubo family. You know, it was like they should not have allowed. There was a wedding. They said the mama, he deliberately planned the wedding. The stepmother, she deliberately planned the funeral for the day of the wedding. And of course, it's natural. If people are flew in to come and attend the wedding, it's only natural they will attend the funeral. They have to postpone the wedding. As a matter of fact, the family were even trying to cover the rigmarole that was happening. Because Victoria Yama made us realize that the family have been deliberating, because initially Victoria Yama was very quiet until she now wrote and said the family have tried to resolve it. They asked questions, but when this woman was being impossible, they had to speak out, because she was using bloggers to malign Alex's mother. Hello, whether the woman a crazy woman, whether the woman na Obanje, whatever name you won't call her, na him born in Pikin. She has a right to know wetin kpai in Pikin. Even in United Kingdom here, as a social worker, when a child is adopted and the child passes away, hello, the birth parents are informed. If you're a social worker, please prove me wrong. Call me out that I'm a liar. When a birth mother, if a child is adopted and the child passes away, the birth parents, by law, they have to be informed. Yes, they might not have parental rights and responsibility, but by law, they have to be informed. So what are we saying here? When Alex knew he wanted a private life, because he didn't give himself privacy, when he knew he wanted a private life, he should have documented things he should have put legal measures in place. Wigwe, how many people don't sit down there and say, Wigwe, now which part of him body they carry come from America? All of us know say plane crash, we know say nothing go happen. Which part of him body they carry come from America? Abi you don see people dey ask say we go house, who is sitting, who is standing, wetin kpai am, wetin. You don hear people dey ask question. Apart from when the grandfather carry himself, carry him grand pikin go court, and of which the grand pikin, you see the granddaughter, did you see the granddaughter talk? Did you see the girl say pim? Because there was no reason to say pim. In papa don dey talk from grave. The father already instructed, has already given instruction from grave. That's why when you put your home in order, nobody can turn around things. But when you don't put your home in order, you go see Ekubo drama. It is obvious Ekubo himself no like peace. It is obvious he himself, he doesn't like privacy. Because if he like privacy, he understood his family dynamics. All of us, all along, with his and 4 children, now all of them be. Until all of this happen. Maybe if family A, if they not go meet QC Jews, maybe things will not have got this dirty. You can expect family A to be putting things on social media. The mother abandoned him and walk away. Hello? And you think the other ones, you can't. Yes, you said the mama abandoned him. Those ones too are going to speak. How their uncle met you, who go pay blogger. They're going to speak out. Those ones are going to speak out. And I can promise you, if you want to hear the truth, the reality is, you saw this story where we see so. It is not a new thing. If Alex was alive, Alex will tell you that all these things are not new. This has been an ongoing conversation. From the way Clinton, from the way Ife, there was another family member, that one I first of all, that Alex still there alive. Now that one I first talk, the first time where Alex disappeared for social media. Now that particular family member, now I first talk with Shelley. But of course, I don't know, maybe they called that to order or something like that. That one called Alex out. He called Alex out, he tell Alex, he called her to his face. That was during the fancy and whatever. That one called Alex out. And even David himself touched on that slightly. But he said that one no consign now. The focus now, all this process. Even death certificates. They say family, they say the parents don't use their eye to see them. So who collected death certificate? What was the cause of death? Now question. Who collected death certificate? Who arranged? Bami and Jem, I don't know. Sorry, I will look at it later. I don't want to be distracted. Who collected their certificates? Who arranged? Who arranged the funeral plan? Who arranged it? You see this thing that we are saying. You see this thing that we are saying, that people are throwing emotions into it. There are a lot of questions, except we want to light ourselves. Put emotions aside. Where is the death certificate? What was the cause of death that was written in the death certificate? Ebony funeral, been waiting they call themselves. Who will carry body in the Western country? You can't just go and carry dead body and go and carry it to your funeral parlor where you no get all the legal documentation. So who was it that authorized them to carry the body? And why did they not want the rest of the family to see his body? Why did David have to fight to see the body of his cousin? Why was David the only one that managed to see the body of his cousin? How come? It's a question. If the stepmother knew she didn't want the extended family to be involved, then guess what? She go do the funeral for Lagos. She don't go carry and come into Munna for Arochukwu. You know, if the stepmother did not want anybody to ask her questions, then what the stepmother would have done is bury him in Lagos, where nobody will ask her questions. The fact that she chose to bring his body, whether Alex verbally tell her and say make they carry his body go meet in Umunna, the fact that they agreed, if you wanted privacy, then you no go carry the body. Alex sef no go ask them make they carry him body go meet him umunna. He wanted privacy, but he wanted to go and lay. He wanted to have a final rest with his umunna. Umunna will ask question. It is not possible for umunna not to ask question. You know, umunna go ask question. It is normal. Don't let us go forward and go backward. If you don't want questions to be asked, then you would have carried that body, buried that body in Lagos. Nobody go ask you question. All they will just say is, una bury am for Lagos. Ikinikon. Una go carry una self go court because una get legal paperwork to decide that. But in this case, he apply for Lagos. Una do non-disclosure. Who signed non-disclosure? Now question. Who was the person that signed non-disclosure for medical practice? The medical people, the doctor and all the in Nigeria. If it's in a Western country, those medical practice they could not do under investigation. You did invasive surgery. Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, Honeybee, just give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, please. Sorry, me, I just dey talk, dey go. I don't want to be distracted. That's why I'm. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Honeybee, just give me 1 minute. Sorry, just give me 1 minute. Honeybee, have I done it? I think so. I've made you the moderator. Okay. So, when they know, when the family knows, when madam stepmother, mommy, when mommy knows say she no wan make anybody ask am question, mommy go respect herself. Since na her pikin, na she claims say Alex love am pass him mama, fine, nobody dey follow you dey argue. Very very easy. Then you go leave Alex body for Lagos where all of una go dey see him body, when una go dey carry flower dey go in grave. And the way things be now, for Alex to rest in peace na wahala. To carry flower go Alex grave na wahala. Because while we were there asking questions, say ewa no. Na who be this wife? Now we don't know say the wife say na Kinomporukwe. We don't know say na Temu wife na him marry. We don't know say na mommy best friend in pikin na him Alex marry. When they come do their marriage, now we don't know. How they take do their marriage? Yes, I came back. How they take do their marriage? Now we don't know. They said our wife Anwuli, our table wife, they say Anwuli na Kinomporukwe, na CEO, executive director, whatever the way they call her. So, as executive director, as CEO, as everything, so you go marry and you won't marry, they marry you keep. We call the ass. This wife was not in the Adora, you no understand the things of the spirit. Anyway, they can't do all those rigmarole finish. After you don't do all those rigmarole, they don't do everything finish. Guess waiting. Now Anwuli, they can't say Anwuli wrote a loving memory to a husband. He can't they write. In short, the way they take write the loving memory, they write them as if they've been married for over 10-20 years ago. Now she can't they write. Now you go put notes for where you don't know. The thing can't they be like ChatGPT tributes. You know when ChatGPT help you draft tribute, I've been a co-pilot. When he help you draft tribute, the thing can't they be like AI. Go and read the tributes. Go and read the tribute for wife wey dey say dey marry. When they say they marry, they say na 2024. Which month for 2024 we no know. Okay, una marry when Alex was strong and kakaraka, knack you give you belle. Then next thing they come say you get belle. At what stage na Alex na can give am belle? At what stage? At what stage na Alex na can? Shey na when he don get stage 4? Is it at the beginning of stage 4 or towards the end of stage 4? Na question. Na which stage na Alex na can give am belle? And the pregnancy, how many months be the pregnancy? Wedding picture. Why you dey go back like this? They say they marry person put for secret, you say na wedding picture. Even the Chioma, they say na on the wedding day. They say na wedding day, na Chioma know. They say na the wedding day of the brother, abi our Temu wife. They say na that day. Say Chioma turn up. She no know say na wedding she dey come from. The case come dey be like Baba Mohbad wey say they say make him come do introduction. Wey dey carry mannequin, wey dey turn the man to mannequin. Come give am a filler wey big pass him head. The thing come dey be like a mannequin. E come dey be like the more you see the less you understand. Shebi when Chioma wan marry, everybody know say he wan marry. Why e be say when Alex wan marry, na on the wedding day, the so-called wedding day, na that day na Chioma came. No be even say she even know say him brother wan marry. Suddenly he just turn up. Na him come know say they dey do wedding. As how now? Abeg my doctors, I no be doctor. My fellow medical colleague, abeg I get question. At what stage of stage 4 na person dey give person belle? Na the beginning of stage 4 abi towards the end of stage 4? Na question. Because Iberi Okinfaja na question. And you can understand when Clinton, Ife, and Kinon Porukwe and David, when they say they don't know the wife, say they don't know say Alex marry. All of them, as e shock you, na so e shock everybody. We know say they no dey do IVF. The question be say at what stage? Because na the day of funeral, na the day wey the day wey they carry dead body come, na we come dey hear say Kinon Porukwe. Na the day of funeral, na we come dey hear say Alexi, the day they carry dead body wey keep, abi na wetin they say they do. Na that day, na they say Alex wife get belle. Na everybody come dey ask, how the belle take come? Oh fly, shey na fly, na verbally transmitted the belle. Na question. Person wey dey collect chemo, abi stage 4 no be chemo dey collect, abi I dey wrong? Stage 4 wey be say the thing don enter all im body. If as at 2000 and let me wait, make I show una. If as at 2005 December when this photo came out, if Alex was like this, Alex does not look well. He does not look medically fit. Let's be honest. Except we won't give ourselves. If as at 2025 last year, right? 2025, yeah. If as at 2025 on December, now December they show us this picture. Alex was like this. Now which stage now Alex can't take giving wife belle? Now question. Why are you going back like this, Titilayo? You say who are the medical team? They say the medical team. They say they all of them signed non-disclosure. One gbenu gbogbo wọn falagba for. As we dey talk, Lillian, me I no dey like this kind thing. They say person wey get stage 4, they say he give person belle. Abi you no dey hear English? I no dey like this kind thing, no. Let us understand the things of the spirit. Only mama Alex. Only stepmother mama Alex na if shalaye give us. She beat medical understanding. You don't need to be a doctor to understand what stage 4 looks like. And the question David was asking, how the thing take come from stage 1 to stage 4? Now QT juice na come dey explain metamorphosis, metastasis, metakinikan. Na QT juice come turn doctor. Na him come dey shalaye dey give people. na him come turn mouthpiece of stepmother. And people dey say make dem no ask question. How they no go ask question? As how now? Why wouldn't they ask questions? How did the thing when the whole thing as the thing take you to the stage where be say the Alex Igbemimi una no decide to tell the family, una come decide say the best thing to do. Even the stepmother self no love Alex, let's be honest. Because if you love Alex, why did you choose that the best way to break the news to the world is to go through social media to do it? Why didn't you tell the womaness? Why una not tell the woman? Why didn't you tell the woman? Why didn't you call them to tell them? You said their pikin don't pay. You chose to wait. You chose to tell them through social media. They heard just like every other person on social media that their brother passed away, and we are saying they should. How would they not ask question? Then as if that was not enough, they even took that humiliation. We don't even know saying that for social media they for year, because these people no gree talk until QT Juice decided to be posting, and of course the plenty things where he talk. Yes, those family will come and defend themselves. There is no way they will keep quiet. If they keep quiet, that means they be Omo Ali. Wetin Yoruba they call Omo Ali. If they kept quiet, that means they be Omo Ali. Because there was a narrative being sold. The narrative that was being sold is this family did not give a hoot. If Alex get problem with him mama, it is not in the place of the stepmother to be shalayeing through blog. Alex did not choose to shalaye to the world when he was alive. Why did the stepmother feel the need through blog to be shalayeing? Why did she feel the need to tell everybody that Alex's mother abandoned him when he was a toddler? What are we talking? Why did they feel the need to go that far? And you think the family, so the people that know the mother too, they will carry their mouth, they will go falagba for. They don't go talk. See, in every story, there are three sides to a story: her story, my story, and the truth. Those ones too, they have the right to talk. Go and read what QT Juice wrote, and then go back and ask yourself, why should the family not talk? They painted the Alex's mother as if she's a nitwit. Even if she be nitwit, now why will it come from your own mouth? The papa gets stroke. In short, we didn't even know that the father, we just assumed. There was a lot of assumption because there was an elderly man. Now even later we figure out, because that man and Alex's father look so much alike. Now when QT Juice come right, now we can't realize, actually, I said, okay, so that means that man was actually not Alex's, because that man and Alex's father look so much alike. But in their quest to do PR, in their quest to cover whatever it is they were covering, they were making people very curious. No, that's not the wife. Well, I don't know whether she's a senior sister, but that's Chioma, his biological sister. And that was the reason why David wrote and said his only biological sibling. It was because of what QT Juice was writing. QT Juice cannot write that amount of information where you write. Where did QT Juice get it from? QT Juice is a follower that they stay for house. Is QT Juice their family member? Somebody somewhere told QT Juice the information that they put out. So if they put that level of information out, them Clinton, they have the right to defend themselves. And even when David talked, immediately QT Juice responded and said, look at David that is even talking. They bought ticket for him. And the guy shalaye. The guy said, say they buy ticket for him. He said because in the Lagos. He did Lagos. Imagine, the guy works in Lagos. I think he's actually a police officer. He works in Lagos. And they were bringing Alex's body from Lagos to Arochukwu. They don't even tell the guy. It was only when he got to Arochukwu that they now informed him. He said his uncles informed him that they informed him that they just called them to say that they were bringing Alex's body. Can he go to Lagos and go? The guy say initially say in para. He said, however, again, in order to cover secrets, say there's a lot that they had to say. But okay, maybe they do. Say na our pikin. Okay, well, it don't happen. Make we shall bury am. Make we let am. Make we cover ourselves. Make we cover our shame. The guy say, I got the come back from Lagos. Nobody told me anything. Shebi they get my number. Hello. Then they can't carry am. Then they can't give am ticket. They say they don't buy ticket. And of course, the guy say say nah, family buy ticket for him because he just they come back from Lagos. He came from Lagos that same day. They asked him to fly back to Arochu, to fly back to Lagos to go and come back with the body. And let us be honest, how will Alex buy? Did they plan funeral? Now Alex friends and his stepmother they plan funeral. Please make it make sense. Why will it be Alex's stepmother and his celebrity friends that are planning funeral? So when they knew they could plan it, why did they bring his body to his family? Isn't that insulting? Isn't that insulting? That they carry this, una no say na in friends and in family and in stepmother side of the family that they do funeral, that they plan funeral, that they decide what go happen. Then there was no need. There was no need bringing the body to Aroshuku. All they needed to do was bury him in Lagos. Assuming they bury him for Lagos now, all this story now we no go they talk him. Even if they talk the story, the family go say, well, we no say he pie. Now una decide to bury him for Lagos. Good luck to all of una. But then you insulted them to the list. You don't even stop at that one. On top say you don't already disgrace them, you don't stop at that one. You can't carry your two left leg. Can't go meet QT Juice. That one can't they blog. He even get the guts. They tell them Shioma and then the rest of the family. If you need to collect that certificate, I've advised them on what to do. As how? As per say you be umuna. As per say you be who? Go and read what QT Juice wrote is very insulting. And if the family did not react, if Clinton, David and Ify and every other person where they say they react, if they didn't react, that means they are Omuali. You know what they call Omuali? Omuali, Ogidi Omuali, no maje. Ogidi Omuali, no je. If they don't react. They now left Chioma. Go and look at even when they were dancing at that funeral party. I mean, what they say they do after they don't bury the guy. Only Chioma was on her own. At a point, you could tell that them Mama, I mean, what they call themselves, Mama and Papa, they were not necessarily. You could tell that they were not so close to. Chioma was also on her own doing her own thing. You call the same people no talk. They no go talk as how. Why would they be quiet? Because that David, there were some people that said some of the things they said at the funeral in Arochukwu. They said a lot without saying a lot. There's a whole lot of questions. If you go and watch a live stream, trust me, you will have questions to ask. You don't even need to know Alex's family dynamics to know that there was a lot of disjointed stories. The thing was not adding up. And then the question is, why so much? Why did you guys put so much into PR? What was it that you wanted to cover? What statements were you trying to make? They can't do finish. On top of it, the drama plenty, the movie plenty. And of course, by the time David he talk, it now begin to make sense. Because the movie that we saw at the funeral, it began to make sense. You were not honestly, it was easy to add the dots. It was very easy to connect because I remember I even asked associates wey be Muslim, wey be Igbo. I say, come, I beg I get question. Person wey be 40-year-old, a person wey be saying a young person wey pie. As how now? How did they do the funeral like this? Those ones too, they say, we never see this kind of thing before. We never see this kind of thing. We never see them before. Why did they do it? Why are they doing things the way they've done it? They come sit down, they drink champagne. We know say when person die, we know say people go normal, they go do party. But hello, they do all of they call the baby say they don't know say the guy won't pie. They were doing as if they were waiting for the guy to pie. It was like they came to come and celebrate him pieing. They were doing it as if they came to come and celebrate the guy pieing. As how? And they call they talk. Some people were like, yes, we know some cultures that, like Yoruba culture, that one now, what they call Ukuofo. Nobody go celebrate for that kind of thing. But of course, we know some culture. Don't get me wrong. There are some culture, yes, when someone buys, yes, they will do wake keep, yes, they will do service, but it should be sober. This one, they do party, they do as if it's like they were celebrating that the guy pied. If Alex was in his 80s, maybe if he was 90, we understand why they decide to palu. Go and see that guy, that Michael Gassi for Jesus. Constantly when the guy they danced, and I was like, are you guys okay? Una don't know where this guy buy. They call they talk. Alex will like something like this. This is what he like. Hello. The guy no plan him funeral. Make una talk with him know the grant. He didn't plan his funeral. He did not. If he planned his funeral, things will not turn out the way it turned out. If he planned his funeral, things will not turn out the way it turned out. It's obvious he didn't plan his funeral. Don't let us insinuate waiting no the grant. He no plan his funeral. You know what? See, let me let people call in. If you want to call in, let me let people call in, because you see this kind of thing. It's easy. Make we sit down. They say this, they say that. A lot of things was not right in that funeral, except you don't watch it. If you watched it, you will see there are a lot of questions. And what's his name? David Clinton and Ife coming out to talk made a lot of sense to a lot of us. He added the dots. David coming out to talk, what they wrote added a lot of. In short, David was forced to close his comment section. People were insulted because normally Nigerians are very emotional. People, immediately they took side with the stepmother and the Q2 Juice blog. People were just like what Baba Mohbad. Yes, we don't see Baba Mohbad get for hand. But when the man first started talking, what was the first thing? Everybody, he want to collect the inheritance of his child. But what he was saying, did you pay attention? Did you listen to the messenger? Did you listen to the message? Forget about the messenger now. Did you pay attention to the messenger? To the message that the messenger is passing? Those people asked valid questions. No, people were putting it to, look at them. They don't even get money. Even Q2 Juice, when Q2 Juice said they didn't buy tickets, he said, look at, we said it. They don't even have money. They were even buying tickets for them. He get one, Shana Clinton. I don't know whether it's Clinton or be David. One of them doesn't have a child. They were even accusing. They were accusing the one. They said, look at him, he doesn't even have a child. How can he understand the pain? Abba, how low can people go? Go and look at the comment section. I don't know which one of them does not have a child. And people stoop that low to say, look at it. Why wouldn't they talk? They don't know what it is to lose a child. We are very, very insensitive. Most of us our community, some of us are very insensitive. Very, very insensitive. We are very, very particularly when we do not like the way somebody is saying something. Yes, he should rest in peace. But the Alex himself, did he choose to rest in peace? Look at the case of Wigwe. Apart from Wigwe's father coming out to come and when he carry him grand pikin go court, even when the sister Gberu, see Mike, did you hear anybody? Did you hear Wigwe's friend Ike say anything? They make noise. When the sister won't talk, when Wigwe's sister won't talk, what did she talk? She say Ike supported their niece to carry them to court. Say he supported their niece with lawyer. When the niece grandfather carry and go court, why do you know? So the niece no go court. Ike is doing what he should do. He's a legal guardian. He's an executor of a trust, so he has a right. He's doing what he's been instructed by Wigwe, even in his grave. So this our table wife, where she for come from? The belle where she get, at what stage now she take get belle? Now stage 4 beginning, I been at stage 4 end. Now question, now the beginning of stage 4, I been at the end of stage 4. How Alex take give am belle? Now question. The one thing where I know be say pregnancy no dey lie. Now here we go dey. Pregnancy no dey lie. The sister-in-law come dey. In short, even when the sister-in-law give her a speech, he even left everybody asking question. He left everybody, this Anwuli, they say Anwuli, he do this. They come dey talk as if they don marry for 10 years, 20 years. Alex himself, he no do well. He himself no do well for himself. Because if he did well for himself, he won't find himself at where all this conversation will not come to light. So waiting day, na very very simple. Una come, Alex Ekubo mama, he left him when he was a toddler. He can't leave him when he was a toddler. He left. He only came back to his life 2 years ago. Okay, we agree saying he came back to his life 2 years ago. But within that period of time, wetin happen? And of course, why would they ask? So Alex Ekubo mama waka leave him when he was a toddler. He came back 2 years ago. Wetin happen? David Ekubo, he don't fill in the gap. He don't tell us, say David, he say mama come on. He say, by the way, say when they say mama, say the Quitty Jews say, he said they pursue Alex mama based on infidelity. And of course, David come back, he said a lie. He said that his uncle, was cheating on Alex's mother. Quitty Jews no follow them stay house. So how did Quitty Jews know the circumstances that led to Alex's parents' marriage breakup? How did that blog go to know? He followed them day house. He no follow them day house. Somebody fed Quitty Jews that information. And Quitty Jews said, I'm speaking on behalf of a part of the family. So who is the part of the family other than the stepmother? Who is that part of the family? Exactly, former. Now Alex now cause all this wahala. You know what make people know wetin dey for your family? You go tidy your house. You go tidy your house legally. That's why I keep saying people should have your power of attorney, have your legal guardian, have your will in place, your funeral plan, have it in place. You don't want anybody to bring out the dirty way you don't want anybody here. Then tidy up your house. The fact say Alex even study law, even raise this question. Whether now under the mango tree now for doing law. I be the time where everybody dey inside class. Alex dey somewhere else. Because if truly he studied law, civil law is part of what he will study in his first and second year. So how come the law he studied, he didn't act on it? How come the law while he was alive, that means Alex himself was a liar. Because when he was alive, he was lying to his audience. And this is what Fancy was saying, that is filled with showbiz. He lied to his audience. He lied to his fans. The woman he presented to his fans was not his mother. He lied. And I can promise you, there's a whole lot behind the scene. It's not just as black and white. He was trying to. They said the mother came 2 years ago. They were trying to reconcile. He blah blah blah. Suddenly, they say suddenly he marry. Suddenly they say he buy, and there are questions. Me, I don't know whether juju dey. Me, I don't know whether they use juju. Whether they use juju. My own be say there are a lot of things in the invasive surgery. What kind of consent was it? Was it verbal consent? If not verbal consent, he ever care? I see those ones call themselves. They are supposed to investigate them, and the surgeons and the nurses that did that operation, they're supposed to lose their license. You don't do verbal consent for invasive surgery, for any form of surgery. You don't do verbal consent. No form of surgery allows verbal consent. Then the non-disclosure. Who signed the non-disclosure? Who signed the non-disclosure? Whoever care hold for hand. And who did they give the death certificate to? So if una know, you see a family that wants if the stepmother want, that means that even the stepmother, from what has played out, the stepmother does not even like Alex. Because if the stepmother like Alex, the first question is she will want to do everything to protect him, including making sure that she carries the relevant people along. She didn't carry them along. Then the guy can't quite finish. You can't carry the body. You say, oh yeah, man, I can't go bury una dead. As how now? Let's even agree, say they do autopsy. Who authorized the autopsy? I don't know, say they authorized autopsy. Who authorized the autopsy? Who is that person that was bold enough to authorize the autopsy? What was the cause of death? Where the death certificate? What was as David is saying, nobody see death certificates. He said he had to fight. He said he had to do gidigbo for him to see the body of his cousin. He said because they didn't allow anybody to see under instruction of stepmother. As how now? Alex's mother was not at the funeral. Alex's biological mother, like every other person, including then David, including his birth father, every other person heard on social media, just like you and I heard about his passing on social media. Every one of them, they heard on social media. So how is that then right? The only person that knew he passed away straight away was his stepmother. Even his friends, IK, Vintage, all of them. Because QT Juice, go on QT Juice, go and read it, it's there. Except she has deleted it. Alex, see, Adora, to me, what those guys, please, forget about the messengers now. You guys go and pay attention to the message that they are passing. In my own opinion, it's not about, from what I can see, maybe because I followed it, because out of my own curiosity, I was quite keen to see where things were playing out, how things were playing out. Alex, to me, is not even, the guys are not interested in the wealth. To the best of my knowledge, QT Juice started writing. QT Juice is obviously writing on behalf of a family, of some people in the family. And from the way QT Juice is writing from the angle of stepmother. Go and read it, it's there. Go and read it. I said she has deleted it. All the information that you need is there on QT Juice. And go and read it and then go back on David's page. You will see that David is responding to QT Juice. And the guy took his time to react. They are asking questions. Even Victoria Yama had to weigh in. It was Victoria Yama that, because when people were like, one of the call social media, when they make noise, make una go sleep, Victoria Yama now came out and wrote. And for Victoria Yama to come and write, she came out and wrote and said, they have been dealing with this privately. But of course, the woman no agree. She said to even the extent where people say, Jerry Eze, although she no mention Jerry Eze. But the way she take describe, we know say Nigerian she dey talk. She say even one popular Nigerian pastor wey dey very close, he said that pastor ready to do anything. He say but they no gree. They no give that pastor access to Alex until the guy kpai. And it ties up with what Jerieze was saying. Exactly. Serious case review. Now people they talk, Alex, why are the family talking? In the same country. In the same country. Don't be say that family don't like wahala. If they like wahala, they go take this thing through the legal process. They go take that hospital that ever care, they go lose their license. The doctors will do that, they go struck them off. The thing with the Gbejo is not something simple. You did investing surgery on someone. Who knows? Was it from what QT Juice wrote? She said a complication of surgery. Now complication. Now lead to inquiry. And people are saying they should not ask questions. They should not ask questions as how? As where? They can't write. Kidon Porukwe. The mother abandoned him. The mother left when Alex was a toddler. You can't give us half story. You can't say make the rest no answer. As how now? She had left and then she came back 2 years ago. Alex did not have anything to do with her. Ikiniko. Hello? Na mama. And the child is her child. She has a right. She has a right to know what happened to her child. Even adopted children, when they pass away, their birth parents are informed. And that's adopted children. Their birth parents are informed. Whatever the birth parents now choose to do with their information is a different story. Their birth parents are informed. And I tell you what, even when they are informed, they put things in place for them. What are we saying? Who be the person who collect death certificates? Now be the question. Who is the person that gave NDA, non-disclosure? Who was that person? Who be the lawyer who signed NDA away from the family? Who is that lawyer? What was the need to do that NDA? So they did NDA and the family were not informed. The father was not informed. Even though the father his health is not great, but he must be informed. And for those saying he's an adult, hello? When he knew he's an adult, he go buy a grave where they go bury and put. It's obvious say atoko ataye na in family na get her, according to what they, and David is right. Now they are picking, whether they do alive, now they are picking. Shebi when the stepmother, when the peme, why the stepmother no hold her? Why you no carry cutlery? Why you no begin the shop am? Why una no dey ask? Why the stepmother no carry cutlery begin the shopping thing? Shebi na him be the mother. You no carry cutlery, you no shop am. You can't carry and go me to Umunna. You can't carry and go me to Umunna. In short, and to even show how disrespectful the whole thing be, you dey plan funeral. You know call the father wey born the pikin. You no carry am along. The birth mother wey born pikin, you no carry am along. The birth mother wey born pikin, you no carry am along. Now on top social media, now all of them they see updates, and people are saying this is right. How is it right? In what part of right is it right? They can't carry themselves. He's an adult. When he knew he was an adult, he will do what adults do. He will put things in place. That's why he said he studied law. But now, even that in law, you don't begin to question him. Because truth, if he study law, he not supposed to find himself for this kind thing. After even we go when no study law, you don't see as we go, you don't see even for grave, we go they control what they happen to his children. We go they control now waiting they want till today. Who knows the source of how we go to get money? Even when who be the person will go publish in the UK where they publish all the property where we go get immediately in legal team we go responded from the grave. In legal team they responded to the UK to the press, to the UK press. They responded. That's what you call putting your house in place, in order. Abi you hear UK press do PIM after then? From the grave, Wigwe responded. That's what you call putting your house in order. There's a difference between putting your house in order and not putting your house in order. The moment these are the assets where Wigwe gets, kiriko, immediately, Wigwe responded from his grave. Shebi Wigwe's daughter, the one where they manage Wigwe University, that one just finished a master's. He just finished MBA for Imperial College. If Wigwe did not have things in place, that girl, I can promise you, that girl will go in Imperial College. She don't go even go. If they know who go even answer them, the greedy auntie where they grant. I be the father, the grandfather we carry and go court. Which one go Greece and go school? Since when you don't hear any rigmarole with Wigwe children, apart from say their grandfather carry them go court. They drag Ike. If the Ike where did they drag? Wigwe's friend, he did this, he did that. Wigwe responded from grief. Wigwe, he responded from his grief. When you do the right thing, you can control what happens even after you are gone. But if you don't do the right thing, you can't control what happens. When you see all this kind of rigmarole, what it tells you, what it should remind you, is to put your home in order. Look at that Nigerian guy for London, Ishena Dakwa Williams. That man where they say the guy Ekpai finish for him grave. And then they begin to do rigmarole. Now the day where they won't bury him, now everybody realizes say when Kasala Shele, now the wife where they UK, the wife where he say he marry. The one where it is in short, that another woman no say the name where the man they be, no be the name where everybody know him. I say he get different name. I say the man don't marry for Nigeria. He don't marry born children for Nigeria. The man say he be engineer when he dey alive. I say he no engineer kaka. Abi una know if una remember, I mean that's not during COVID, the man pie. Na kasala boss for in grave side. Baby mama too come. Oh yeah, why that yekpe? Baba no ni baba any. They come begin to do rigmarole. That's someone who has not put his home in order. You saw the case of Kenon Korukwe, Ellen Prest and Kishia. Again, they didn't put their home in order. If doctor put his home in order, that kind of drama no go happen. Ellen Prest no go seize the dead body of his husband. I been a boyfriend, I been a sugar daddy, I been a bedmates. He no go seize them. When you see dramas happen when someone passes away, it shows that person did not put their home in order legally. In the midst of why we do this aproko, learn lessons. Start learning from all of this. Start learning from all of this. When you put your home in order, nobody go do drama. Wigwe, una see any drama for Wigwe, please? Even when the sister come, he said they did not tell us about the funeral. They did not do this, they did not do that. Nobody answer him. Only Shiba herself by herself. She said she studied law. Only Shiba herself by herself when they talk. He said when we ask question, they said they are going by what was written in the trust. Loba finish. That means Wigwe did not want his siblings to be involved in his funeral planning. They came as a guest like every other person. It was very obvious from the way things played out and from what the sister said when she was talking about his trust. She said that Wigwe trusted. She talking with her mouth for when she talk as Odu. She said Wigwe trusted Ike more than everybody in the family. That speaks volume. That's who he wants. And of course, Ike they showed you the shenye, of which he no get choice, because Ike. There was a reason why he gave Ike a guardianship. There was a reason why he made him a trust, why he made him an executor of his trust. Aside from, the grandfather of Wigwe Pikin, he carry and go court. How many drama you don't see? The university not going as it's supposed to go. Is Access Bank not working as it's supposed to be working? Are the children not doing what they are supposed to be doing? You hear any drama? There's no drama because he put his home in order. He put his home in order, so everything works. Anybody, any lawyer, any practicing lawyer, we understand family law. Seeing something like this, you will cringe because you already know where the problem came from. The moment I saw those PR and everything, I knew there was problems. And it was very easy to tell what the problem was. Alex no get will. That one, no let anybody like give you say get will. You no get will. You no get will. The invasive surgery they did, it was very obvious. Na verbal consent. If no be say Nigeria na jaga jaga, if no be say people just do what they like, that ever care they go don shut down by now. Serious case review nothing share. Death review in serious case review. Death review nothing share. You call it talk, it doesn't matter. They should let the guy rest. He can't rest in peace. As a matter of fact, I'm sure there's a whole lot to come. You go look Clinton, go look. Or they don't delete. They don't the one we don't lock in comment section. Don't lock his comment section. If he don't block don't block herself. But in the midst of it, there will still be drama. When Shioma, what will be the name of that woman, our wife? When our table wife born pikin, the question go still dey. There will be questions. Watch and see. Now here all of us go dey. Now here all of us go dey. We go watch the drama. Now here all of us go dey. We will go watch it. Between life and death, they will operate. They will not take consent. They will just operate between life and. Why are you talking like this now? Maureen, why are you talking like this? Between life and death, they will just operate. In what part? In Nigeria, ba? Because they are doing emotions. Go try between life and death for UK. Say you go operate. You will go on issue. Look, yes, there's a culture. They have the right to ask questions. There's no doubt about that. But Alex himself, they were legal things that he was meant to put in place that he didn't put in place. And here, everything played out now. That's what happens. In the midst of this gossip, yes, with the gossip, we talk about Alex family now. Ask yourself, have you put your own home in order? Now question. Is sweet when we talk about Alex case. You ask yourself, look at yourself. You don't need to have a family dynamic like Alex. Have you put your own home in order? If somebody tell Alex now, maybe about 4 or 5 years, I don't know. If he go, I sure say the guy go do. There's nothing kiniko. Look at it now. Those guys, from what they are writing, I don't think it's a thing of they're interested in his property. As a matter of fact, they said it clearly. They said they are fighting for their sister Choma, whom the stepmother segregated. Because from the look of things, they said the stepmother no Abi. Now we see they thought they said we don't know those ones. Now we don't say stepmother like you know like him. They have a right. Morning, you say you are a medics, so you will go and carry. So somebody come to you on life and death. You will not ask question. You will just carry your surgical knife. You go wheel the person, go inside surgery, go inside surgical theater. You will go operate them. Hello? You will just carry the person. You go wheel am. Maureen, you will just wheel the person. If you go wheel and go surgical room, surgical theater. You will just go and operate without asking questions, without getting consent. Maureen, abeg, now which part of medical area you dey practice? Now under the tree, abi na under mango tree? Why you guys talking like this? Even in the case of emergency, so you don't have any information. You will just carry yourself. You just wheel the person free. You go wheel am. You just wheel and go theater. I dey ask you, Maureen, please call. Make I ask you question. So you will just carry the person. You just wheel. You have no insight of what is going on. You just carry the person. You just wheel inside theater. Then it is after you have finished doing the operation, you will now come. Who is the family? Who has a power of attorney? I don't hear you. I know they follow you argue. You see, this is how we you carry person. Fear self no catch you. Fear self no catch you, Maureen. So you go just carry person come on emergency. You don't know anybody with the person. You have no medical record. You have no consent, anything. You just carry the person, you go wheel the person. The accident and emergency where I know, I be the one where I don't know. Now question though, the one where I know, I be the one where I don't know. So if that person, you can't wheel the person, go inside theater, the operation now become unsuccessful, and the person kpai, excuse you. Now who you want? Now what you want tell the person? Say na emergency, you wheel am enter, and then the person kpai, you can't wheel am comot, because if you are truly a medical person, you know that there's no surgery that is guaranteed. All surgeries are 50-50. There is no guaranteed. Yes, of course, we all wish for successful surgery, but even at that, they don't take chances. No surgeon is confident to tell you that if you go into this surgery, everything will be fine. It's a lie. It is a big fat lie. Yes, we know that there's some surgery. You can tell that okay, this one can it come, but still, no surgeon gives you that guarantee. So what are we talking about here? Yes, in emergency, you've got to respond. But even at the response, you will not say because it's emergency, you will throw caution in the air. You will not throw caution in the air because it's emergency. Don't let us lie to ourselves here. Don't let us pass misinformation. What's going on? You are new. We're talking about Ekubo. That's what we're talking about. There is no way that you will just, yes, even in the face of emergency, you still need to do the right thing. You still need to dot your I's and cross your T's. You need to dot your I's and cross your T's. What if you carry that person, you go do surgery, and the person does not come back alive? You will now do your checks back to front. On top say you dey respond to emergency. If you are a medical person that I know, if I have to come across you as on a medical whatever, I won't go to you. If what you will do first is go and operate on me without even knowing whether I have things in place. Exactly, okay? Nobody can, they can't just go and put knife on you or wheel you to the surgery. Hello? Hey, oh boy. Even when you have to invoke what's it called, the legal power, when in the position whereby the person does not have anything in place, even when you have to invoke I forgot what it's called now, the legal whatever that we do, when you have to when you have to do it on behalf of the person, given that they don't have a legal whatever in place. Even when you have to do all of that, you still need to do your due diligence. The next of kin will be informed. What are we saying here? There is no medical person. There's no medical on the soil of United Kingdom. There is no medical person who go just carry you. Even ordinary say they won't give you injection, they have to shalaye to you. Ordinary travel vaccine where they won't give you, they go shalaye. You go sign. What are we saying here? You now say, and they will just go and operate. In the face of emergency, you no go do your checks. You will just carry the person. Yeah, I'm wheeling the person. You wheel and go to theater. I'm sure it's only you that gets to that theater, because I'm very sure the rest of your colleague will not follow you in. And I talk as if person no go school. And I don't want to believe in any Western country they will just wheel you enter theater like that. I don't want to believe so. In the face of emergency. Even Nigeria that we are saying law no dey. Ologbeni, law dey Nigeria. It's just a case of we use emotions to push law aside. Even this Alex Ekubo talk wey we dey talk, if they try am with some family wey their head dey knock engine, that stepmother, they go give am cutlery, go chop the dead body. You know say their family and their family. If you try and it's not because that family, those family are peace loving. You slap them for face finish, you can't tell them make they no cry. You can't carry yourself, come begin the blog. You dey talk to blogger, you dey blog. When you know you have the, when you know say you get the chest, you carry your full chest, you agree to, you una do invasive surgery, you no tell him family. Even when that David say he ask you question, say he see bloodshot, wetin do him eye, you say una dey give am eye drop. Person dey sick, you no even fit tell him family say hello epele, una pikin o ti ń yiwo o, una pikin sick, you no even suppose to yiwo, una pikin sick, hello how are you? Then the wife, the table wife wey una marry, na who collect, na who she carry palm wine give? The people wey come marry her, na who Alex, na who be the umuna? Abi na rented umuna Alex carry go meet the wife family ne? When family member no know, in next of all in family member don't know say he wan marry. The day wey the first time wey they hear say he marry, na on top social media, and na when he kpai, he come kpai finish. Una come even as if that is not enough, as if that embarrassment is not enough, they come carry him body come village. One random man like that come dey talk, they say the wife he get belle. How he take give am belle? At the beginning of stage 4, abi at the end of stage 4? Na question. Na which how he take transfer the belle? Na during chemo abi na after chemo? Na the beginning of chemo, na it take, because stage 4 means the thing don affect all im organ. So which stage na David na abi na that stage na the guy abi don't you understand? It's like they no understand wetin the meaning of stage 4 be. When person as at 2025, that guy, it was obvious he was frail. As at 2025, he was frail. So 2026 suddenly na him kporo come stand after chemo abi at the beginning of stage 4 abi at the end of stage 4. And the question be say, at what stage na the stage 4 reach? Na he reach stage 4. Abi him own cancer from stage 1 straight e go stage 4 ni? Na question. Maybe he won't break Guinness Book of Record. He own cancer, he got diagnosed stage 1. The next thing at stage 4. Like she blessing see you. Now question, like she blessing see you. He just say suddenly from stage 1. At what stage was it stage 1? Let alone stage 4. So he reach stage 1, you not tell anybody. Stage 2, una no talk. Okay, he enter stage 4 by year, by fast and furious, right? He enter stage 4. Una keep quiet. Una can't go meet hospital. Hello hospital, make una do non-disclosure. Then when the guy come kpai finish, you can't carry go blog. Hello, he don't die. This na wetin kill am. Then that one no reach you. That one no finish. You can't carry the body. You can't call umuna. I'm bringing the body. Una, in short, then David said the only time wey dey say as all of us for social media in umuna, as we dey know, na so they too dey know. Because now on top social media, they tell them say their pikin, say they carry their pikin body, they come house. They can't carry the pikin, they can't carry the body. They carry the body come. As if that one no do, una can't get the goats. Make they see the shit pikin. Now their pikin, I be no be their pikin. Because for all you care, anybody can be inside that casket. They can't carry this thing come. Hello. Now saying nobody can check it. Everybody took on the talk. We have been instructed from order from above. Order from above who will win here? Who be the person wey give order from above? One and I want to order from above. Una go live in body for Lagos. Una go bury am for Lagos. After all, una do white party. Una do a celebration party. Una do beach party. I been all white party. Una say una do. Una for just leave am for Lagos. Make una bury am for there. After all, Jerry is a day. Itu I go down dey there. They go up una bury am. Una come carry the body come into umuna. That one no reach una. Make the umuna see, make they see whether na their pikin dey inside there. Una no gree. So if David no fight, una no go let am see am. He even come fight, una come dey disgrace am. He the one that is even screaming. He is the one. That one, he doesn't even have money for ticket. They were the one that bought ticket for him. So he works and lives in Lagos. They won't carry him brother body, they come. una no tell am. Na when he come reach Aroshuku, una call the stepmother now phone. One phone she you and come wole. They can't carry themselves come. Yeah, come and go and collect it. That one say him para. He said, but because he won't obey his uncle. Say because his uncle na peace loving. Even you myself talking. He say who dey na peace loving person. Of which he did himself, he needs serious medical care. They can't talk everything finish. Okay. Oh yeah, they bury and finish. The wife come dey write epistle of Paul John the Baptist. You will leave book in the house. You will leave some lovely notes inside one thing. You will put it in corner. You are very intentional. At what stage? Now which stage? Shey na during stage 4. I been as during stage. Na beginning of stage 4. I been at last stage of stage 4. Because how many years be the marriage? They talk as if the marriage na marriage of 20-30 years. He go live. Make una go read the tribute wey the wife say he write. He go leave notes. He go do this. He go do that. And at what stage is all of that? Did all of that happen? The same Alex wey engage fancy, wey dey do everything, wey dey do pepper den gang for social media. Na that same Alex na come marry. He can't do a secret. Who is in the garden marriage? Ashebi they say the lady Anwuli, they say na CEO. So CEO won't marry himself. He chose to do secret wedding. What are we say? If there was private wedding, we go know. When in case no be like Ellen Press, go and bring evidence of marriage. They no see evidence. Who will be the person? Because David, all of them said they no say they do wedding. Even Shoma wey attend the wedding, when Shoma sef wey go the place, he say no say na married they do. He say no say they do wedding. They turn out to Baba Mohbad the money mannequin. Even Shoma, they say Shoma say himself no. I see that one no do. The girl they cry. They come carry blogger phone. Come begin the phone Shoma, they ask Shoma question. There's no time. See, like I said, if you don't put your home in order, all this rigmarole go dey table. When you don't do the right thing, all this rigmarole go dey. Alex will say he want privacy. Of course, he wanted privacy because his life was filled with lies. There is nothing stopping him. At the end of the day, yes, maybe you don't want to flaunt your mom. After all, what's the name of this lady? Bimbo Ademoye. It's always like that she talks about. She calls somebody else. I don't know whoever. I can't remember who the person is. That she calls mother. At a point, they interviewed her. She said, look, my mother is very much alive. My mother is alive, but something happened. I don't want to talk about it. But I have a relationship with her, but it's on a arm's length. And since then, nobody is asking Bimbo questions. All Alex needed to do, if you wanted people to say, okay, this is the only mother you have, fine. All you need to do is just, yes, you take picture, you can't dey lie to your fans. Òkúta ìsísínú ilé báyìí gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ìta gbangba ló wà. We now discover say even your wedding, the so-called wedding wey you say you do, the Temu wedding wey they say they do, the papa no say you do wedding. The only reason now we now knew, because according to David, the father is not feeling great. The father is on a sick bed. So as a matter of fact, the wedding that Chioma did, the only reason why Alex played a prominent role in that wedding was because his father was not fit, was not medically fit. So what was it? What was it to hide? This is not childhood trauma. This is a guy who was manipulative. He manipulated everybody. He lived lies. He lived lies of lives. His life was filled with lies. Because there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't grow up with my mom. What's the big deal? What's the biggie about it? You're not the first to come from a broken home. You won't be the last. And if you don't want people to know, legally protect your stepmother. Now we know. Of course, people were asking, how come your two younger ones? So Alex is 40. Alex, so your mom, is it that your mom had delayed birth? Because the age difference between mama and papa is not so much. So is it that your mother had a delayed birth? So all those questions that people were asking then, you've helped us to fill the gap now. You could have saved yourself that embarrassment. Una come dey flaunt. My people, in wrapping up, please tidy your home. That is the moral of all this long story. Tidy your home. If you don't want your home, if you don't want people to gbenu sí mic, that okuta esinsinule, if you don't want anybody know. See, Alex's case is just a lesson for everybody. There is no home that does not have its dynamics. Okay? There is no home without its dynamics. Now you go sit down. You go tidy your home. Don't live a life. Don't live a double life. Alex lived a double life. All this rigmarole day. Meanwhile, he carry himself put for social media. He carry himself put for limelight. Now it made sense why there was so much PR. Why they were driving so much PR, wanting to show Alex is loved. Because if you look all the story where they talk, he is loved. He was loved. Everybody love him. He love everybody. He shaking. Now you see. Then the question is, you can see why there was so much PR around his passing, around his funeral, even after his funeral. You could see why they were pushing narrative of, oh, he's so loved, everybody love him, he do this. There was no need for all of that. There was no need for that iffy things. If he was being honest. Look at Shebi Bimbo Ademoye. The moment she said what she wanted to say, everybody pack it in. Bimbo Ademoye never stood anywhere to say. In short, on Mother's Day, she celebrated the woman she acknowledges as her mother. Nobody asked her questions because she's already addressed that. Exactly, I mean that was what I was saying. People were asking, even when he was alive, people were asking. They were like, Alex, is it that your mother had, he was not answering. But people had questions. But now, those questions he refused to ask, refused to answer when he was alive, is all now being answered. It would have been more honorable if he had tidied that up while he was alive. It would have been so honorable. Look at Bimbo Ademoye. On Mother's Day, she was there. The woman she calls mother is who she was celebrating. Nobody was asking her questions. Every family gets its own wahala. Every family, there is no even those family where it isn't a perfect family. If you know what they call, that who remember that movie, The Rich Also Cry, that soap opera. Every family gets its own wahala. Every family they got their own kasala. There is no perfect family anyway. Don't let anybody give you. There is no perfect. Nobody is perfect. Except you want to lie to yourself. Even the family when they do, oh, I go love Oni mu, Dalimu, hello, Irolobade. Orishirishi, they behind the scene. When you get closer, now that time you go say, all that guilters is not good. Don't lie to yourself. Live your truth. Don't lie to yourself. Live your truth. Do the right thing. Put your home in order. There was no need. There was no need for all this. There's no need for all this drama. If Alex had put his home in order, there's no need for David and Clinton and Ife, all of them to be asking questions. If he has put his home in order. But yet, he didn't put his home in order. Now we knew. We now had different version. Now we know, say the stepmother, now back door she pass enter. The mama, we know, say now because of the stepmother, now they pursue him. We also know, say the papa pursue the mama. Let the mama see the Alex and his sister. Abi, okuto sisinule, sheta gbangba bai lati ri gbogbo e. But if you had addressed everything, oh, okay, this is what happened. If you address things, life is fine. There's no point hiding anything. There's nothing to hide. Me that I'm talking, I lived with my father passed away. I went to go and live with my auntie. You won't hear the truth. You see, I can so relate. My auntie, she no gree make her get communication with my mama. I was with my auntie for 13 years. I was with her from age 5 until I was 18. She no gree make her get communication. If my mama dey come, my auntie go don jam me ni warning. I used to sneak to speak to my mother. When my auntie is not around, I will now sneak and be speaking to my mother. And my mom could not understand. You know, she won't follow me. My mom was like every other stranger that comes to the house. It was her sister, her blood sister, the same mother, the same father. My auntie is her junior sister. The woman no gree make her dey follow my mama dey talk. I'm telling you a true life story. She don't agree me I follow my mama talk. She treated me as if I was so isolated. Very, very isolated. She no gree me I follow my mama talk because she know what she dey do. And yet, while I was in her house, she go dey tell nothing wey she no tell me. My grandmother too go come. They go put story. There were a lot of things they were saying, and I was like, in my head, you know, as a child, it's natural. In short, that was even what drew my curiosity. There were things they were saying. And I was like, at a point, I just look and say, okay, maybe they can't use me, can't borrow money from my auntie house. Because that was how, you know, as a child, you know, I felt like that at a point. Maybe they use me, can't borrow money. Because my other sibling, they see themselves. Me, my auntie don't agree. If my senior sister come that time, she come on holiday because she dey follow one of our other aunties dey stay. My grandmother says sister, she dey follow that one stay. If she come, if I follow that one talk na kasala. My auntie go don jam me ni warning. As in when I'm telling you, she go don jam me ni warning. There was so much that was said. Meanwhile, when my mama come, my mama go put cloth. No, not put cloth, but you know what I mean. They will be quarreling. I didn't realize that it was because of me that they were quarreling. My mom would threaten. My mom would threaten that she wants to take me. My auntie will call they use emotional manipulation. Is it because of this? Is it because of that? They will call the quarrel. I know they always a quarrel. But me, I didn't really understand why they were quarreling. Because the moment when my auntie go, the moment when my mama go, the first 2 weeks when my mama go, my auntie will call you silent treatment. To tell you how evil the woman be. She will call you silent treatment, they control me. I will call they beg. I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, ma. Me, I don't know wetin dey happen. You know? But I know say anytime my mama they come, maybe a week to when my mama they come, my auntie she will come dey extraordinarily nice to me. The next time when she did to me, she would tell me, she used to tell me to my face, if they born you well, speak to your mother. So me say when my mama come, I will call the treat my mama like every other village, any other kidon korukwe, any other guest will come house. And my mother could not understand because my mom is very expressive. She couldn't understand. Meanwhile, fear they catch me because I know say the woman go finish. My shop correct beating. You be like me. Now correct beating. My grandmother said go come. She too, she go put her own story. This, that. The long and short of the story was my mother abandoned me. That was the story I was told. That was the summary of the story. She abandoned me. So me too, I felt abandoned. And it was true because, let's be honest, my siblings, my other siblings, I can't speak to them. They don't born me where make I follow them talk. When my sister even come, my older sister, when I won't come, I know they follow and talk. If I follow and talk na wahala, now so they go dey monitor me. When you hear Big Brother monitoring, now so they go dey monitor me. That one too, because she won't collect favor from my auntie. She too, she go talk some things where you go make them. You understand? So in a divide and rule level, they do orishirishi. When they can't reach the time where I go my mama house, make I no like give you. Maybe me myself, the only difference be say I reset my brain. Okay? When I went to my mom, I'm not going to lie to you that it was easy. It was never easy. It was far from being easy. When I carried myself go meet my mama when I was 18, I remember now that same year I get belle. My mama come sit down, come dey lecture me. Na there I vex so. In short, I will never forget that quarrel. Me and my mama quarrel that day. When I say quarrel, as in proper quarrel. I lashed out because I couldn't understand why she wanted to be educating me or why she wanted to be speaking to me like she was my mom. Don't forget, I was not in her care from age 5 until I came back to her care at age 18. Then she won't come, they sit down, they tell me, why did you get pregnant? You have disappointed me. You know those kind of things. And for my head, I'm like, who the hell are you? Of course, I know she's my birth mother. But in my head, I'm like, who the hell are you? You want to come and you want to educate, you want to now talk to me in a loving way. As how? You that abandoned me in your sister's house. You that left me there. You couldn't even have the God. In my head, those are the things that were playing out. I sat down there, I was like, as how now? And of course, she kept going and going and going. Now, so I lash out too. Now I said, why you? I don't tell my mama, say, this is my person will give me belly. Now my younger sister, and I tell my mama, he said, look, I know her boyfriend. Of course, no be anybody, no be any other person. Say, I know her boyfriend, I carried all of them. Me, I know, because I didn't feel obliged to tell her. It's not because of anything. I just didn't feel obliged. Remember, I don't have that mother-daughter relationship with her. I know she's my birth mom. And I will not lie to you. For the years I was with my auntie, my mom always came around. And of course, so anyway, I lashed out. And I said, why do you care? Why you sound as if you are interested in my life? After all, you dumped me with your sister. And so my mama looked at me. Hey, do you want to hear the truth? That night we no sleep. My mother cried like me and her, we cried like a baby. Then she come sit down. Say, I dump you like how? How I take dump you? As how? We didn't even talk. Like she didn't even, I think she was trying to get her head around it. Actually, when she go carry something come, actually, I know they know who they give me. They don't go give me. Me self, I will come. There was nothing to attach me to her. That was how much my auntie stripped me of my mom. And at the end of the day, over time, it wasn't easy. I don't go like give you. But over time, it wasn't easy. We didn't have that proper conversation. In short, I think it was like maybe few years to when she will pass away. Maybe like, I would say maybe about 3-4 years before she passed away, that we had the very first heart-to-heart conversation. Not necessarily going into in depth. I remember that day she just called me randomly. One of just like any other day. That particular day, she just called me. It was a Saturday. She called me randomly. Wurola, I want to speak to you. And it's very unlike my mom to call me my full name. She called me my 3 full name. Said, I want to speak to you. And I said, okay. I said, I'm coming to Nigeria. I was already here. I said, I'm coming to Nigeria. So I told her when I was coming and everything. I went to Nigeria. We sat down. Both of us, we cried like a baby. We cried like a baby. And she started showing me stuff. She told me stuff. We talked. And she was like, forgive. And I said, look, Mom, I've forgiven you. I never held anything against you. It's just how life is. I said, I didn't know. I said, I just felt, and really, and that's why today, I'm very comfortable in my own company. Because my auntie, I was living in a home where there is mother, father, and children. But my auntie so isolated me. You want to hear the truth? A lot of people that knew me when I stayed with my auntie, they think I'll be their house gay. Nobody believed I was related to my auntie. Nobody that knows us, that knew me when I stayed with my auntie, believed I was related to her. In short, they will not even connect me and her. Not even connect. They knew my mom, but my mom will always come around. They never connected me to my mom. I went somewhere. There's one prominent Nigerian that they know very well. That, their children was... Yeah. I went. I don't even know. Say now, one of my friends. I do their decoration. Their when the son was getting married here in the UK. I didn't know that it was one of my friend. I got someone. We've not seen for a while. And I said So I was around, and I said I'll come around. So anyway, now the woman see me. The woman heard my because I've got a very distinct voice, and he said Lagbaja, this is Lagbaja now. I said yes, and she turned and I remember I know who she was obviously, but I didn't want to. And she said how are you? I so and so and so. I said they are fine. And then she said that she said then she now said something. I think it wasn't too long my mom passed away, and she said so and so person that I've not even seen her since her sister passed away. Hope you are keeping in touch with your hope you kept in touch with your madam. That's what she called her. And I said oh yes. I didn't say anything. And then she now said that actually how is she? She the woman was not like that you live in the UK. I said yes. And she was like did you get of course. I said then we got talking, how long have you been here, blah blah blah. And then obviously she assumed that I probably came over, got my stay. And I said no. I said I was born here. The woman looked at me. She no believe her eyes. Like she no believe her eyes, I'm telling you. Now very prominent Nigerian. She no believe her eyes. As if that one no finish. Then she come say, she say, your madam, that was not how she put it, but in Yoruba, I'm trying to translate it. And I said, that how is she? When her older sister passed away, and I said, and she said, so she mentioned the older, obviously my mom. And I said, well, we are coping. And she kept, I kept saying we are coping, but, just subconsciously I was saying that. And she said, okay. So you still were you still in touch with her after you left her? And I said, she's my auntie. The woman, the bag where the woman hold, the thing drop. I'm telling you a true life story. The thing drop. I said, she's my auntie. And I said, your auntie. Of course, most times, maids, they will say, my auntie, they will call their boss. And I said, no. I said, she's my mother's, the person that passed away is my mom. The woman no believe her eyes. Now, very prominent Nigerian. She no believe her eyes. He said, she's your mother. I said, yes. He said, so and so person is your mother. I said, yes. How can, she's this so and so person's sister. I said, yes. I said, that's actually my mom. She's my mother. The woman no believe her eye. The woman looked me. She held my hand. She was literally shivering. She was shivering. She said, she's your auntie. I said, yes. As in your auntie, I said, yes. I said, so and so. So I now showed her pictures. I said, look, that's my mom. She was shocked. And the next thing that came out of her mouth was, Wura, Daddy Jimmy. That was all she could say. Some people can be quite nasty. Me, I'm not projecting that's what happened with everybody. But I'm just telling you, my auntie is isolated till today. With my siblings, I still, apart from maybe two of them, and that's because those two of us, we kind of, the three of us gravitate towards our mom. So we have a lot in common. We have a lot to say together. But with my sibling, you can still see that dynamics. I love being on my own because that's what I'm used to doing. I did that for bloody 13 years. My auntie isolated me. She don't greet me. For where? When my sister is coming, my auntie could not jam any warning. Months before she go call, she could not jam any warning. Timba go to bass up. If you open your mouth and tell your sister anything, as a matter of fact, they will come and treat my sister differently from me. And me, I don't already accept my fate. Say, Abiomodo. I don't accept my fate. And that's it. Me and my mom sat down. All the things that my grandmother said, this and this and this, I shouldn't lie. The woman showed me with proof. I shouldn't lie. I shouldn't roll. I said, my mama get accident. 1990, I will never forget. My mother had an accident. My grandmother came when worried then. My grandmother came. He and in Pekin. Na in Pekin, no. My mama na in Pekin. Na she born a biological child. My grandmother came and was sitting there with my sister, with her sister, with her own daughter. They dey inside sitting room. Me, I dey kitchen. They dey dining. Sorry, I dey kitchen. They were laughing. They were talking about my mom, and they were my mom was in jutes. She was in jute. My mother had to do skin grafting for you to know the gravity of the accident. My mother was in hospital for over a year. They can't laugh. They laugh. That's her mother, the one that gave birth to her. No be a surrogate mother, no be a adopted, a biological mother. Herself and the daughter, they were, and my auntie, who is her daughter, they were laughing. They were talking about it and they were both laughing. They found it funny that the two of them, my auntie in sister dey hospital, my grandmother in pikin dey hospital. They were there laughing. They sat down on the dining chair. We dey stay Leventis. We dey stay behind New Leventis. If you know the house, Agbanelo Street for behind New Leventis. If you know how the structure of those houses be, you know say the dining area, the dining room is next to the kitchen. They did dining table. They laugh. They were talking about the accident and laughing. My mother was lying there. I didn't know whether she was going to be alive or not. And then when I came to the city, then they were like, why are you doing your face? I even collect slap. Say I dey worried. That's what it is. So before you come and say the mother abandoned, you don't know what the story is. I'm not saying I don't know Alex's story. I could so relate. Yes, I had to reconcile with my mother. There's no biggie. Naturally, I'm someone that has a forgiving heart, so it doesn't bother me. Me and my mom sat down till my mom passed away. You will not believe I didn't grow up with her. We had our moments. Initially, when I first got to her, I don't go sit down and give you. We were always quarreling. Because for me, she was doing this loving mother. And me, I was like, what did they do? What did they do? In my own head, I'm like, what did they do this one? Because I grew up in a home where I was calling my auntie mommy. I called the husband daddy, of which one daddy, one mommy. But I was calling them daddy, I was calling them mommy. Right? When they come out, when they go buy, they go out, they go buy Mr. Biggs for their children. Me, when they come back, my own Mr. Biggs na Koboko. I'm telling you real life story. Na Koboko. They go buy cane, and at their own. Now then, I know say when they come back, you go buy cane for pikin. Say na cane you dey buy. And this is why they thought they go church. My auntie na deeper like she dey go. Nobody called Jesus pastor. Now you see why. That's why me I no send Jesus. Because all the Jesus when they call, he no benefit any benefits. She talk. They gonna show she go do orishi. They go come pray. First of the month like this, and so they go pray prayer odi. Lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣoríire. I dey tell you, no be say go come. They go tell me make I lift my hand. I go lift my hand every first of the month. My auntie go hold my hand. Lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣoríire. I dey tell you straight on. Na person wey dey go church, na church dey go 24/7. You go come dey tell me, "Wa kó bàtà àwọn àbúrò ẹ," as in I go pack the shoe of in children. And me sef innocently, naively, I go dey talk amen. Of who I pack anybody's shoe. If you see my auntie, even you yourself, you go know say karma. There's no point to. There's some prayer you don't need to pray. Because even if you say they follow the verses they vex, you are just being stupid. Because karma they deal with the karma they there. Ramification karma they. I dey tell you, every first of the I hate. You see that happy new month. I don't like am because I know the kind of prayer now. Adura odi. I go lift my two hands. Lórúkọ Jésù, they go hold my hand. Lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣoríire. No be small something, no. Life things dey occur. Things dey occur. Lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣoríire. And I will call the receive slap. I will not talk amen. So I will call the talk amen. Wetin concern me? Amen. Àní lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣoríire. Amen. lórúkọ Jésù wà kó bàtà àwọn àbúrò ẹ as in her children because all of them are younger than me. lórúkọ Jésù wà kó bàtà àwọn àbúrò ẹ. Mr. if I go talk amen, I pack their shoe, I no go pack their shoe. The day when my auntie come see me for Scotland, the woman nearly enter floor. She nearly enter floor, and I said, and me as a bad me sef who be bad pikin, na so I just dey look am. Wetin concern me? All those things, prayers are wishes. I wish no come to pass. So why am I stressing myself? The wish no come to pass. Why am I stressing myself? And most of the time, yes, me sef I get to. I stubborn. I no go lie. As she do craze, me sef I dey house for am. You when they pray, the husband say, when you define manipulator aye, baba manipulator aye. Until today they still do am. They are still manipulative. They never change. When you hear person never change, they cannot change. So what's the point? What's the point of stressing? Why are you giving yourself high blood pressure? The kind story where they tell me about my mama, the summary of the story was your mother abandoned you. That's the summary of the story. That was the summary of the story. And of course, it was natural for me to feel that way because I don't know, my siblings, I'm not allowed to see them. Even when we used to go to my great grandmother's place, that time, I'm very, very cautious not to talk to them because I know one wahala. So I was very isolated, and it's very easy to believe that. Yes, I get those who are saying, Alex is an adult, he can choose not to build a relationship, kiniko. It's up to them. Me, as a person, I chose to build a relationship with my mother. Instead of me listening to assumptions. Yes, I listened to assumptions, I didn't act to my mom on assumption. For whatever reason, the love of my mom always lived in me. Yes, we quarreled. Trust me, nobody quarrel reach me and my mama. We quarrel. But our quarrel was in love. Even my partner, I tell you what, one of the things that he used to win my heart was, yes, when we started dating, I told him, I said, look, I didn't grow up with my mom. I grew up with my auntie. And I told him I said, look, I grew up with my auntie. However, I'm just back to my mom. But trust me, I just told him, I said, look, me, anybody that cannot love my mother, I can't marry. I can't marry the person. There's no even point for us dating ourselves. And I won't lie to you. My partner, even the work where they do for your house, they do them. The work where they do with your parents. Sometimes you go help my mom. Sometimes you go see my mama, they go to the kitchen. They go to cook. They had that relationship. And for me, that won my heart. Even when we're not more together, the fact that he loved my mom, irrespective. To be honest with you, apart from me telling him, I didn't grow up with my mom, I didn't really go in depth because I wasn't interested. But they had a very unique relationship. They had a very, very unique relationship. They were like mother and child. And that relationship maintained. And to me, that was great. They maintained that relationship. And it was genuine. Like my mom, in short, there are things my mom will tell that I can talk to him about when she don't fit tell me. I remember when I did do gra. When I was doing gra, there was a particular occasion that was happening in the family, and I said, me, I'm not going. Kiniko. And I remembered, I said, my mama called him. Now he called me, say, why are you not going? Kiniko. I said, this is. I told him, and he said, well, it will be heartbreaking. He said some things, and I said, okay. In short, I turned up at that. They were in the middle of a engagement. They don't really finish engagement when I turn up. That was the reason why I turned up. I had no business. I didn't want to go. And it was later, like I said, 4 years before my mom passed away, when I went to Nigeria, now we can't talk. Now my mom can't tell me, say, that particular day, although she do face like say she she was the one behind the whole scene. And we talked. Me, I know, yes, I knew at some point she was going to pass away, but it's not whatever. And I said, we talked, we had very in-depth conversation. And till today, I feel so privileged that I had that both of us had that closure. All the story where Mama tell me, I shouldn't lie. Because some of the things she was saying, even me as a child, some of the things she was saying did not make sense. But of course, I'm a child. I'm at the detriment of I have to listen. But I remembered, even as young as I was with my little head, I was asking questions. It's just what it is. People can manipulate. Forget all those stories. People can manipulate. I used to tell my older sibling, when she would say, Mama this, I said, Mama is not the same Mama. Me and I don't get the kind of relationship where you get. To me, she was a different person. She wasn't the person that you people call her. To me, we were different. Because me, I stayed with her daughter and I saw her in a different light. I saw her in a different light from what you people see her. Me, I don't know. Of course, because those of us who gravitate towards our mama, our eyes see shege fire. Meanwhile, the woman I born the pikin, our eyes see shege fire. Those of us who gravitate towards our mama. I had one of my younger one. Where you go see my mama, no way you don't call my mama finish. Because they don't tell her, your mother is this, your mother is that. If you see the way that one they describe my mama, now your mama, if you see the way that one they describe momsi, no be small something. So when that one they talk now, mommy, I'm like, your mother. Me, now laugh at those, I will say, wonderful, miraculous, your mother. The same one where you call Orishi name, your mother. If that one describe, he and my older sibling, the two of them sit down, they describe momsi they give you. You just look there and say, now the mama where I know, I be the one where I don't know. Because they have a different narrative. They have a different, you don't say that now they be the special children. We will be the rebellious children. Because the three of us who gravitated towards our mother, our eyes see shege fire. The two who gravitated towards my grandmother and my auntie, now they be the favorite of all. But the three of us will gravitate towards our mama. We see shege fire. When you find shege fire, we see them. We see correct shege fire. So it's always interesting when they talk. And some just look them. I say okay. And so when Mosi come die, in short, when my senior sister did, they cry when my mama died. I say, why are you crying? Me, I couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't understand him because I'm like, now you they tell your mama in life history. Now you know the time when they born your mama. Now you could tell her in life history. Because I remember saying, again one time with me and my senior sister quarreled that time. Me and my sister, again one time with me and my sister, and night and day. Then she called me. No way she don't call me finish. That's how you are behaving like your mother. You are a kineko, you are a kineko. You are a what? No name. All unprintable, horrible names. Because they don't sit down, tell them, Orishi. Then she begin to call. So when my sister come now when they call me, I will say, interestingly, miraculous. What a wonderful God we serve. The same way they call unprintable names. Where you say that so they do like my mama. Where you say na so Orishi, na so this, na so that. Unprintable names. He come now. My beloved sister is a wonderful. In short, one of the day, you get one time I wish she sent me one message. I don't mean it in a bad way, but you understand. She sent me one message. Now, I can't read it. And I say, Abi, this person now, but another person that she won't send out to, when she can't send out to me. You get one that time to where she they talk. You bless now Mother's Day. Where she they say, I'm reflecting on our mom. Keneko. For my head, I can't think. Now I call one of my others. I say, hey, this is not waiting your sister talk. Make you no be say, Abi, is everything okay? Because the thing was sounding very abnormal. I can't wonder, is everything okay? Because really, he reached make the ask, is everything okay? The same mama will be say when she dey alive, no name where you no call am, nothing where you no use and take away. If you wish shenge don wo, you no do this, you no do that. She's not shaking it. He's a kinika. Ologbeni, asayibo. Everybody eye don't clear now. When my senior started talking, I go say, I wish this, I wish that. Hello, you can't wish. You cannot wish this, you cannot wish that. You see, sometimes it's better to make your peace. You see me, when my mom passed away, I was so relaxed when she passed away. Yes, I was pained, but a part of me also was very relieved. Not because I want, to be honest with you, like I said one time, I wish she was alive to see all our milestones. Okay? I wish she was alive to see all our milestones, because in reality, when she was alive, when I went back to go and see her, yes, we quarreled. It wasn't easy. It was difficult. But one thing I said to myself was, I was determined. I wanted to build a mother-daughter relationship with her. And I'm glad that she allowed me do that. And I'm glad that I also allowed myself, and my partner allowed me. He also played the role in walking that healing path with her. Because it was tough. There are times, I won't lie to you, when I used to live with her in Jos, there are times I will go to the kitchen, I will go hold kinife, where I won't use taste stabam. I don't go give you. Because, sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, how dare you dump me with your sister? And now you're not doing a mother-child. How dare you? At those times, I was angry. When I first went to her, I was very angry. I was a very, very angry child. I won't lie to you. Very, very angry child. Because I'm like, how dare you? But then over time, everything made sense. And then we're able to reconcile. We're able to talk to ourselves. People that hear my voice, if you know our house, my voice is very distinct. Me and my mom used to serious quarrel. When we were like night and day, serious quarrel. But over time we made up, we sorted things out. It wasn't easy. And then gradually, everything resolved. We now have conversations. We built that safe space with ourselves. So much so that if something is wrong with me, my mom is the first person I will call. Same thing too with her. She says, I know you don't. Hello, Wura. My mom, she just, hello, Wura. When I don't answer that, she will say, Wura, hola. Okay, kí lẹ́yìn pè mí fún báyìí, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. She will say, orí ẹ̀ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀ ó yá. And she will come, dey talk. Even sometimes the thing no dey make sense to me, but hey, I go leave. But that's the kind of relationship we built. She would talk to me, would iron things out. Kiniko. Sometimes she fit just call me randomly. Wura, orin for me. I'm like, you no go see your doctor. She say, that I'm telling you. Ori egbeske, kiniko. We got that. Of course, I cherish those relationships. That we're able to make that relationship work. Until she took her last breath, I played my part as a child. Because that was what I told myself I would do. Till she took her last breath, I made sure I played my part as a child. And to be fair, my mother told anybody that cared to know, my mother will always tell them, Wura àti so and so person, àwọn méjèèjì, ọmọ ni wọ́n lọ́jọ́ kọ́jọ́. I could act if there was anybody that should resent her among all of us, na me. Maybe the other ones, they even still had a relationship. Me, I no get a relationship with any one of them. Now, over time, now we build them. If you see all of us together now, you no go don't say we no stay for our mama and papa house. You don't know say we no grow up for the same house. But that's life. That's what life is. Sometimes things happen beyond your control. I'm not saying everybody has to heal the way everybody get their own way of doing things. For me, I chose to build a relationship with my mother, irrespective. I couldn't care less. Because my mother is my mother. She's my mother, and I will not trade her for anything. She's my mother. Oba shenge, oba fiwo shenge. She's my mother. She couldn't do wrong in my eyes. And like I always said, I remember one time when me and her they talk, I said, Mom, if I was the same age as you, if me too, maybe I was at your age, or maybe if I lost my husband, I don't know if I would do anything. I don't know if I would have acted differently. And that's the truth. You don't know until something happens. So it's very easy to sit at the other end. The mother walk away, the mother did this, even he himself, the so-called stepmother that Alex gravitated towards, Asayibo, does the stepmother look like someone that actually love him now? With all that now played out, does the stepmother actually love him? That's the truth. Does the stepmother actually love him from all that has played out? My people, all that glitters is not gold. I'm not saying everybody has to be forgiven. I'm not saying everybody has to amend. I'm not saying everybody has to reconcile. But sometimes even not reconciling comes back to haunt you. I can tell you that for my siblings, the ones wey choose wey dey do orishi. Now they do, now they go remember mom see, I wish our mom was here. When they talk and I go dey look them. No be say I say make they no talk about their, it's their mother. But one of my siblings was saying, he said, I wish I'd built a better relationship with my mom. Because all the rigmarole wey they tell them, now everybody eye don clear. They don't know, they don't fill in the gap. Say all the story wey they tell them, the story no right. They don't, but unfortunately for them, they held on to that story. The only person that would have given them that closure, they refused to build that relationship with that person to give them that closure. So they waited. It was after she died. Now they won't call, they get closure. How is it possible? The question they were supposed to ask her, they didn't ask her when she was alive. Now they are not like, we wish Momsi is alive. We wish she's this, we wish she's that. Hello, those are your wishes. Even if you go in grave, she can't talk to you. Let us be honest. And if you say you dream, see her, an imaginary story. She's not able to answer you. She's not able to give you those closure. So my people, Olukaluku, there's no home. Like they say, Mr. Spencer, some mothers do have them. Every home, there's no home where boiling water no dey boil for there. There is no home where they play ping pong. Okay? Even the so-called happy family, una the royal family, àwọn èèyàn King Charles, una the royal family, una the UK royal family. As much as they come out in public, everything is plain proper. Hello, where Harry dey? Harry dey America. Williams dey UK. Harry gbẹnu sí mic on Oprah Winfrey show. Ó gbẹnu sí mic. All the thing where Harry talk, after all, we don't know say all those things we dey speculate. Harry come put am to true. Every family has its own. There's nothing unique about Alex's family. Every family has their own problem. But one thing you don't do is you don't take the piece and then expect them. You don't pinch them in public and expect them to keep quiet in private. It doesn't work like that. And I can tell you for free, like my auntie now, all the rigmarole wey all of them do, all my sibling wey dey do lawyer, everybody I don't see shege fire. The woman don't show them, because a leopard does not change the skin. The woman don't show them shege fire. You get one time where one of them, they don't follow themselves talk for almost how many years. That's why they look there. When they will come, she's this, she's that. I will just look and say, hey, Timo, in your show, in your giddy leg. Now, because they carry Bible, in your giddy leg. That's why I tell my sister, when my sister was, can I say, when I tell you, say this woman, money eronko leni, and you leng pele in your eronko ni. And one person eronko ni tomo eronko ni. So why una distress una safe? I don't know all of una distress. Because my sister cannot get her head around. When they scream, they shout, they scream. And me, I will just look all of them. Because yes, I live with her, so I sabi them. When they talk, loving memory of grandmother. To me, she was not a loving memory. And I don't mean that in a bad way. She was never a loving memory to me. It doesn't change the fact that she's my grandmother. But she was me. I didn't have that loving memory. What I saw her at all faces. And that's one thing I always say. The best thing that happened to me is the death of my father, because he allowed me to see everybody in their true nature. In their true sense, in their true nature, I see everybody. So therefore, I don't expect anything from anybody. Now everybody, Me, I know dey stress myself. But one thing, like I told my sister one day, I told my sister recently, I said, see, I said, you know one thing, when I was young, I didn't have a choice. But as an adult, nobody will disrespect me. Not me, not my child. Nobody will disrespect me or my children. Nobody will do that. So therefore, I go draw my boundaries. I don't send anybody, Papa. I go draw my boundaries. And I have things in place to show that I have drawn my boundaries. The only person I'm answerable to, if anything happen, the only person I'm answerable to are my children. You see any other person I really ganyo. If anything happen to me today, my children are there. The instruction is there for them to make all the decisions they have to make. Those are the people I trust to make those decisions. Any other person, now story for the gods. So, life happens, but it is lessons for everybody to learn. As we listen to this story, make we dey learn our lesson. Everybody, every home has its own family dynamics. It is how you present that home that truly matters. So my people, learn from all of this. No just sit down, they do Alex, okay, it is Alex's case. Yes, it is Alex today. But who else? Who else has a story tomorrow? Who is it going to be? Look within your own family. What's happening? That secret where you don't want anybody here, then legally address it. Don't let anything happen and then the occult the leg can't be outside. Address the problem, deal with it, resolve it, and then everybody is good to go. If Alex has addressed his problems, if he has addressed everything legally, nobody will even if they screen saying as stepmother, nobody will answer them. Because all they need to do is put a statement out there, just like what Wigwe did. A statement out there. This is what the trust says. Simple. Abi, since they don't address since Wigwe don't talk from grave, when you don't address what did happen from in grave, you hear the grandfather talk anything again. You hear the grandfather when you see Mike. Abi, you hear Wigwe's sister when you see Mike. That is what happens when you put your home in order. If you don't put your home in order, they go when you see Mike. So please, my people, culture dey there, but law plays a huge role. The question those people are asking, they have a right to ask every question. Since the stepmother decided to carry dead body come meet Umuna go ask question. You can't tell Umuna not. They will ask question. They go ask question. Anyway, that said, I hope we have taken our cup of tea and everybody has learned their lesson. In all of this, if there's anything you take away, put your will, go and write your will. If you not trust you want to, go write your trust. If you don't have power of attorney, go and get that sorted. If you don't have legal guardianship, go and get all of that sorted. Don't let your case become the case where they go call the judge for social media, where they go war. Emotions does not resolve rigmarole that you left behind. Emotions doesn't resolve it. There's a case in Glasgow now. The woman pie. The other business owner now, they won't collect the business. And guess what? There is no will, there's no legal paperwork to address that concern. That's another Nigerian. We leave everything. Even in children, now for school they for call the children, tell them say their mama dey hospice. And by the time when the pikin go reach, they don't pay, the mama don't pay. So don't just listen to trendy story. Learn your lessons from there. Me self I dey learn. Me self I dey follow the talk. I dey learn. I was having a conversation with my son yesterday. Now he tell me, say, Mom, you can't be saying this. You will live long. I say, I don't say I no go live long, but these are the conversations. I made some changes to some things, and I said, look, these are the things. And he always gets iffy about it, and I understand it. Of course, we always want our loved one to live forever. I understand it. You know, but the changes I made, I had to speak to him about it. I was speaking to him and my daughter. I said, look, this is what I've done. And this is the update around it. Because, hello, òkú òkè farapamọ́ fún ètò wọn máa sìn. And it's not just òkú òkè farapamọ́. Now legally, I dey do am. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Today, una collect 2 show for my body, no be small something. I go see una tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely night, everybody. And please reflect. No dey engage conversation from no dey engage conversation from emotions. Pay attention to the message. Forget about the messenger. Pay attention. When people scream, it's not always about they want inheritance. Which inheritance dey there? Even if inheritance dey, the question they are asking, ask yourself, are they valid questions? Why is it difficult for the people that they're asking the question to answer the questions? It's not always all. When people come, they want to collect ogun. They want to do this. And you see all this nonsense of people running to blogger. If the stepmother had not run to blogger to go and start shit stirring, maybe David and Clinton would not have said a word. And even if maybe they would not have said a word. But if you run to blogger, you run go put something for public space. Excuse you. They go come and they go talk. Now. So if you don't want people to talk, then you keep mute. You don't pinch them. You don't pinch them and tell them you don't pinch someone and tell the person not to cry. As how? Nobody has monopoly of weary. It's just that people they display their weary small. Anyway, see you all later. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ni Niru around me lowo de Ebenezeri. Feed the cap, feed the sun. Anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care all and have a wonderful night. Bye.